And we're live.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
All right, I want to tell you the joke that I just made up.
Okay.
Huh?
Have you heard of the Kubrick's Cube?
No.
It's got 2001 sides.
That was pretty good.
Not bad. Hi, we are live. It is Saturday night. It's time for the Beer and Board Games live stream. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to be playing a special themed fiasco about the Smurfs. And then also, because we're taking a little bit of a longer break in between episodes, we're going to do a little bonus episode featuring the game of Dr. Quack.
Oh.
Look at that right there. We have some returning guests, some old favorites, you might even say. First of all, there's Jason.
Hi.
And Brad.
Hello, everybody.
Very good. We have some prizes to give away today. What are our prizes?
Oh, that's what I forgot. I'll show you those in a second. Why don't you explain how people can get them?
I'll explain how you can get them.
Get them.
You can contribute by buying toasts or shots or surprises, and that will get your name into the drawing for the prize package, which is being hastily assembled as we speak.
By Smurfs.
I would see what some of the folks have to say, but I can't currently read the chat. So
We should roll off the prizes.
I heard that there's going to be a drain opener.
That's cool. There'll be a party bag full of wontons.
Oh.
that sounds delicious.
There's a can of Tim's nuts.
There's a whole pack of wild tomboy chew.
Tomboy Chew.
Okay.
That's
I got
good.
it. I got it.
Wild Tomboy.
We got the last postcard that we've got from Mike Estercon. We'll have to have him on again so he can restock us.
Is it a cat butt?
It is a fish.
Okay.
Fish.
Nice.
Some sort of fish. Chad Vader postcard. Got a couple of cranes left. We're getting down. This one, very nice color combination.
Handmade paper crane, no AI.
We got a very special super dude that is going to need a little reconstruction, but I'll do that later. But it's supposed to look, I don't remember exactly. He's got like a jewelry grate over his head. He's probably
BDSM dude.
should be called like Bling Dude or something. I'm not sure, but if you like super dudes and 80s jewelry, you're gonna love this super dude.
Grandma's jewelry box dude.
But it is AI created, isn't it? Aaron's imagination?
I was talking about the crane.
Oh, right.
My imagination is AI. And look at this fantastic set of Nintendo coasters.
How cool is that?
Very cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Pretty cool.
Coasters that look like old Nintendo cartridges. That is the best prize package of all time.
If they don't work, you got to take them and blow on them. And then they'll work.
Take
Oh,
them
yeah.
and blow them.
That old trick.
Yep.
That's the prizes, and you know how to do it. It's Jason's 50th birthday. Congratulations
Thank you.
to Jason Stevens for making it into the latter half of his century.
He celebrated by smurfing all night.
I smurfed so hard,
Yeah.
my smurf hurts.
And when he says smurfing, he means vomiting.
Yeah.
I vomited so hard, my vomit hurts.
I think we need more Jason.
Whoa, that's recursive.
We need more Jason. I got a fever.
More both of you.
Lizzie and Zylark say happy birthday, Jason.
Thanks, Lizzie and Zyler.
And Mylar and
Zylark.
Face.
And Myler on leaf paste.
Face.
Lots of Townsend, lots of people wishing you happy birthday.
Thank you, everybody, for the happy birthdays. It was a fun time, had by all.
Thanks for staying alive till 50, Jason.
You bet. When I was 25, I didn't think I'd make it to 30. I don't know why. I just didn't think so.
Huh.
And then I made it to 30, and I didn't really give it any more thought. And now that I'm 50, I'm like, oh, shit, it's almost over. And I should have taken better notes.
Ready to get started?
Sure.
Oh!
We're rolling.
Welcome to Smurfs. Smurf, Fiasco.
Smurf, 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 Smurf.
Smurf, 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 Smurf.
Smurf.
We are red, red, and red.
And blue and green.
Fiasco is a cooperative role-playing Fiasco is a cooperative role-playing experience where you can have a variety of different scenarios, and tonight it's the Smurfs.
That's right. It's our own creation. We created our own thing in Fiasco, and we're going to do it. This was based on a very good suggestion by Ron Prysack. Thanks, Ron.
Thanks,
Yep.
Ron.
We created it. And now I would like to Smurf a beer.
Well, you can Smurf this, Matt. It's called Smell You Later. WD Beer Working Draft. It says a bunch of stuff. I don't know what is actually the name of the beer, but it is a hazy India Pale Ale. Wood beer.
Nelson Salvin.
Nelson Swavin.
Oh yeah, Nelson Suaven bought my old GMC Jimmy.
Thanks, Townie Smurf.
He turned it into a cabin.
He turned it into a cabin.
That sounds
Sure
good,
he did.
Youper Smurf.
Sure he did.
Well, he's up there on County W.
My skin's rubbing off on everything.
Yeah, it sure is. It's a bloody awful mess.
Why didn't we just cover you in spaghetti sauce?
You have blue spaghetti sauce?
I can make blue spaghetti sauce.
Okay.
We're going to try it?
Oh, yeah, jeez.
That's part of the show, Matt.
Oh, wow. There's like some sort of melon, bitter melon.
That might be it.
Can I smell it?
I don't love it.
Oh, I can smell it.
I don't love it, but I like it.
Okay.
And I like the colors on the can.
I don't
Very-
like it.
very melony.
I don't love it. You have giant bare spots on your face where there's no blue.
Really?
Your hat is all smudged.
It's,
You look like a fucking mess.
it's rubbing off.
You're okay, Brad.
All right.
Don't listen to the haters. You're the Smurfiest.
At least I tried.
Sure.
Do I need to go touch up?
I will go get your participation trophy.
Blue ribbon.
Well, it wasn't the kind of makeup I expected. It was just like paint.
Can of
Yeah,
paint.
but blame the makeup, Brad. Blame the makeup.
I'm usually a very good makeup artist. I'll have you know.
Okay.
Are you talking about where I have hair?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't put it on my hair.
Yeah, but there's huge bald spots.
You shouldn't.
Look at that giant stripe of.
That's because I have a beard there. My beard is white. Papa Smurf's beard is white. You dumbass.
The Smurf's drunk.
I would call them abusive Smurfs. Okay, so we start off by establishing some relationships. There should be one relationship card between every player in the circle.
Okay.
So here are the ones we have. I'm just going to kind of toss them out on the table. If you see one that appeals to you, you can pick it.
Okay.
I'll pick farming or foraging, and I'll put that right there.
You wanted this to be us?
That's just
That you're my therapist? And
no. You're the. You
I'm
should
the
be.
therapist?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be the therapist then. For you, maybe.
So someone has to pick a relationship between me and Brett.
Right.
Creator and magical automaton.
All right.
Because you could
Oh,
create.
I
your
want
Papa
to. I
Smurf.
want to be a Smurf, though. I don't want to be an automaton.
But you could be an automaton Smurf. Robot.
How about that? How about that one? That
Works for
magic.
me.
This magic one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good too because you're Papa Smurf.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, here, get rid of that.
Papa Smurf.
Sorcerer and apprentice. Okay, so I'm your apprentice. Labor and boss, farming or foraging. Do you want to be the laborer or the boss?
I'll be.
I think it would make sense for you to be the boss because I'm a low status here, so I should be low status here.
Okay. The boss
Over here-
of farming or foraging.
I am the therapist of Smurf Village, but in particular, I'm his therapist.
Okay.
But I'm mad at you because you refused to be my therapist.
Right. I can't. You're Papa Smurf.
Right.
I'm an under Smurf.
Yeah. So my mental health is suffering.
Right, because no one will give you therapy.
Right.
Okay. So we have all the relationships established. So now each person picks 2 either objects, locations, or needs.
Okay.
So why don't you just grab a handful of these?
Okay.
If you see one you like, you can pick it. The ones you don't like, you can just toss in the middle and someone else can pick them.
Can I get a few of the homemade ones?
We choose 2 of these.
Oh, these are all homemade. Here.
An object
yeah.
and a need.
Cool.
All right, I got my art, my stuff.
Object and need. I don't have any needs. Anybody have a list of needs?
I have my 2 picked out, but there's more there.
I have a location and object. I guess I need a need. I don't think there are that many needs. Are there?
Same number of needs that I wrote as anything else.
I've got a need and an object. But I didn't pick this, but I want this to be a location in the story. Papa Smurf's workout room.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
See if
That
there's any
fits.
other
That
good-
fits really well with some other stuff.
Oh, Smurfberry Patch, that's good too.
Gargamel's Castle.
Okay, if you've got your stuff, then let's clear out all these cards.
Do we pick more needs and objects later?
I think
Another
at the
round?
beginning of round 2.
We could.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like built in.
2 more scenes to get what you want. No, I don't really see anything about that.
Okay.
Whatever. We can, if we want to work them in, we can.
Okay, so my things are the need to overindulge in forbidden rituals. And I have an object, a spell, enchanting charm of enchantment.
I have the need to lose the bad habit that's killing me, which is a kilo of pure high-grade cocaine.
My need is to be an elite athlete, and my object is an old iPhone.
Okay.
Oh, but so that would be gigantic.
Yeah, it'd be huge.
Because you're
wall
Smurf-sized.
Yeah.
My need is to fly before they realize who I really work for. I have location, the sewer.
What was your need?
I need to be an elite athlete.
Got it.
Okay, so I think that Papa Smurf is my teacher, but he's not teaching me the stuff that I really want to know because I have this need to indulge in forbidden things.
Rituals.
And this spell that I have, I'm keeping it a secret from him. He doesn't know I have it.
What's the spell?
That I don't know yet.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
does it say on the card?
It says enchanting charm of enchantment, but I'm
Okay.
just-
Nobody knows about my cocaine habit either, or
Okay.
at least I'm pretty sure they don't.
Okay.
So that's why I was going to come to therapy.
Because
For
you have some problems.
And so also I have to work in the Smurfberry patch for you,
Yes.
and I don't like you for that. That makes me. I would rather study, but I have to work.
I think we also need to come up with names for our Smurfs. That's like one of the most important things.
Yeah.
I could be Brainy Smurf. Brainy is Papa Smurf's little sycophant, so that makes sense.
You could be, or you could come up with a brand new Smurf.
I just want to be Brainy.
You want to be Brainy? He was really klutzy.
That's fine. I can handle that.
He wrecked a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He
in the-
wrecked
in
a
the
whole lot
show.
of puss.
Yeah. Tore it up.
Yeah, like literally wrecked it.
But really, it's just the one in town.
There's others.
Yeah, if you watch the Smurfs later, they added all kinds of other Smurfs.
Oh.
So we could be one of those. Brad, what's your Smurf name?
Oh, can you just not touch anything? Did you have to put the makeup on your palms?
I wanted it to be mediocre everywhere.
Mission accomplished.
I'm something other than Papa Smurf?
I think he's Papa Smurf.
Oh, you're Papa Smurf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what I am though.
Okay, we'll come up with a Smurf name. You don't have to be therapist.
If
Smurf.
you're a therapist, yeah.
It could be
Therapy
therapist
Smurf.
Shrink
Yes.
Smurf.
Therapy Smurf. Yeah. Sure.
I could be Farmer Smurf. I could be Smurfberry Smurf.
Wasn't there a farmer Smurf?
I think
I
there
think
was
there
a
was.
smart Farmer
Yep.
Smurf. Yeah.
Yep.
That works.
I could be Larry Cardboard Smurf.
Can you explain to everyone why you're green?
Well, if you're a big fan of beer and board games, perhaps you remember my story about when I was a kid and I won a prize for being Cucumber Smurf in a parade.
You just made that up when you were a kid?
I did not make up when I was a kid.
It was a cucumber festival.
It was a cucumber festival run by my mother, and I won the prize.
Okay, so be sure to send me the
Hilarious.
picture again so I can put the picture.
Yeah,
in the-
yeah.
in
You'll
the
need that
thing.
picture again. Me and my brother looking sad because he was forced to dress like a cucumber Smurf.
That's hilarious.
When I was a kid, my friends and I used to get together in an old chicken coop, and we would pretend to be Smurfs. And I was Greedy Smurf.
Okay.
Because I always went over to my friend's house and ate all their sugary cereal and candy.
Because you couldn't have it at home?
Because I wasn't allowed to have it at home. So
Wow.
I had to steal it from my friends.
Okay.
Yep.
That's funny because, like, one of the first costumes I remember ever wearing was the Incredible Hulk, which is also green.
Yeah, so tonight he's the Blue Hulk.
And Matt is nothing.
Hello, Gargamel.
You don't look like Gargamel.
He's wearing,
Don't I?
he's wearing a black shirt.
Kind of does. Do you sound like Gargamel?
Oh, that shot got messed up somehow. I got
Cut off.
I need more shoulder. There you go. Better.
Can you do Gargamel? He had that laugh. He was like,
Ah.
no.
Smurfs.
Perfect.
Yeah, all right, perfect.
What did he want to do with the Smurfs?
He wanted to destroy you all, and that is what will happen tonight.
No, I don't think so.
He's got a plan to sell that cocaine. And the Smurfs are going to be rich.
I don't use it first.
Okay, so let's get started playing Fiasco. We need a scene between two characters. Who are those characters going to be? We can start out with a therapy session. We could start out with a magic teaching session.
I feel like Papa Smurf should take the lead.
Yeah.
Okay. So, two of us. All right. Papa Smurf, I just can't get the hang of this levitating trick.
Well, Brainy Smurf, that's one of the easiest spells there is. If you can't figure that out, you're not going to become a good sorcerer.
Oh, Papa Smurf is disappointed in me. Can't you teach me the dark arts?
I told you, Brainy, dark arts are bad news. Excuse me.
Do you have a cold, sir?
I think I have a bloody nose.
Oh, no.
Just a moment.
Well, it's a good thing your blood is blue, because no one will notice.
I am a blue blood. Here, I'll show you how levitation works. It's easy. Smaticadoo. See?
Yes.
I could stay up all night with you. Over and over for 4 days. We could keep practicing.
No, I don't know, Papa Smurf.
Oh, you lazy. You need to sleep.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Papa Smurf,
What?
why are you mad at therapy, Smurf?
Because he wouldn't treat me.
You need therapy?
All Smurfs should have therapy. It's just good for your health.
That's very progressive of you, Papa Smurf.
Thank you. Plus, yeah, I just need someone to talk to, you know? Being Papa Smurf is hard.
Yes.
Don't open that skylight.
I wonder why he said that.
Negative.
Do I give a card too?
No, we just give one to one of them. Do you want to do that? Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't care. What do we?
Okay.
What's that? What does it do?
That means that the scene ends badly for Papa Smurf.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot the skylight was unlocked. Brady Smurf,
Oh!
you're out of my spell range.
Ah!
Oh well, better get
the Smurf copter.
It's a good thing I landed on this bag of white powder. It broke my fall.
White powder? Whoa, I better take that.
Here you go, Papa Smurf.
I'm glad you're safe.
See you later. Oh, this white powder got all over my clothes. La 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 la.
What's the name of this episode? You just did the theme song.
Getting high.
We should put up the old Smurf, like art, and then put "Getting High" by Payo or whatever the hell.
Okay, so why don't we see a scene with you guys?
Since we last met, did you come to any conclusions about the problem you were telling me about?
Yeah, the Smurfs are all piles of shit. They
Well-
don't know how to do a damn thing. The berry patch is failing. The crops are all dying.
That would be sad if the crops all failed and died. But
Yeah,
don't you have a role in this as well?
I just tell them what to do, and then they're not doing it right, so it's not my fault.
Have you tried hitting them?
Yeah,
Has it worked?
sometimes for
All
like an hour or two, but then they just kind of go back into their old habits after they're done bleeding. It's frustrating.
Well,
It's frustrating, being in command of a bunch of Smurfs that won't really they all have these different traits,
right.
and then it just kind of gets in the way of them getting the job done.
It's like our names dictate who we are in life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm
So, like-
therapy Smurf, but I want to be a world champion weightlifter, bodybuilder. But I can't because
You
I'm
wanna
not
become
bodybuilder Smurf.
Weightlifter Smurf?
That would be great, but
Wouldn't
I'm
that be
therapy.
hefty?
Don't say his name in my office.
Sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
You are farming Smurf.
He's kind of sounding like Tiny Dave Matthews Smurf a little bit.
You are farming Smurf.
Smurfy Dave Matthews.
You have to take control of the situation. Don't let these other Smurfs get away with pushing you around.
Well, they don't push me around. Like, Greedy just eats all the berries. Lazy just lies in them. Slouchy just slouches in them.
You gotta stop it. I suggest find.
Brainy just studies them.
You know what? I think Brainy is one of your greatest allies. Weren't you just telling me the other day what a wonderful friendship you and Brainy have?
He is an asset to the Smurfberry patch. He's helped me develop ways to create more Smurfberries out of less land. Because, the land is shrinking every year
Well,
due to that curse.
yes, the curse is certainly not any fault of our own. The Smurfs, we didn't do it. It's Gargamel. You remember that
Yep.
from your lessons that Papa Smurf teaches. So
I
Gargamel is evil.
I haven't had time to go to those. I've been too busy.
You have to go to your Smurf indoctrination lessons.
Smurf and Doctor. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's our time for today.
Thanks. Here's your bucket of berries that I pay you.
Smurf berries. Thank you.
Yep. I hope this ends positive for one of us.
I don't know if it will.
Oh, it will end for me.
Well, I'll see you next Tuesday.
Great. And I expect that you'll show up in the patch to help the harvest.
We'll have to see what my schedule is like. I have I have a lot of projects,
Okay, well,
a lot of Smurfs to help.
I hope we're there because I'd hate to have to tell people,
Look, if a Smurf needs my help, I have to go and help the Smurf. But I will.
need your help. That's me.
I will be there.
I'm the one who needs help.
I will be in the Smurfberry patch.
Great. Then I won't have to work that day.
Don't you keep that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you may leave my office now.
I already did.
Okay, bye.
The name of that episode is Berry Bitter. You too?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you want to meet in the Smurfberry patch or in Papa Smurf's workout room? Talking to you, Cucumber.
Oh, where are we meeting?
That's what I just asked you.
What were besides the workout room, what's the other one? Smurfberry Patch?
Yeah.
It's up to you. Or they can decide. If they decide, then we get to decide if it's positive or negative.
Yeah, you guys decide.
Smurf Berry Patch.
Sure.
Smurfberry Patch it is.
My, the growth pattern on these Smurf berries certainly is fascinating.
Brainy, have you?
Yes?
What have
Yes,
you learned?
sir.
Have you made increases in the net gain?
Well, I've just been noticing how interesting the vine distribution is.
Right.
Smurfberry vines. I might write a paper on it.
Okay, but yeah, but how many buckets of berries have you plucked?
Well, I've plucked these two
2 Smurf berries?
berries. Can I go home now?
No, you need to pluck about 3,000 more.
Oh, I'm going to be here for a while.
Well, maybe with your massive brain, you could figure out a smarter way to harvest these.
I could. Oh, this white powder is all over.
I believe you can do. What is that white powder?
I don't know. It was in Papa Smurf's room.
Oh.
I've been breathing it in for a while, and it smells a little funny. And I feel like I'm full of energy.
Come closer. Let me. Oh no.
That excited my left nipple.
That is. Sorry about that. I mean, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But that's high grade cocaine that's on your chest.
What's cocaine?
Well, Brainy, I think you should look that up for yourself.
All right.
I don't want anyone to know that I told you what it was.
Oh, I can't stop my mind from racing.
I used to grow that stuff.
Really?
Yeah. But that was back when I was young.
Back when you lived in South America?
That's right. And today I think about consequences of my actions.
Good. Is the Smurf cartel still after you?
Well, they don't know that I'm Farmer Smurf. I used to be called a different name.
Chapo Smurf?
Yep.
I don't know how I knew that. I guess it's just because I'm brainy.
You are smart. But don't spread this around. One of the Smurfs could be an agent.
I'll keep it under my hat. Right now I'm going to go home and I'm going to research Smurfberry growing techniques, and I'm going to research South America, and I'm just going to research all kinds of things into the night.
Fine.
I already gave the positive one.
I guess I'll do all the work today. Pick, plop, pick, plop.
Picking and plopping.
That's the title of that episode.
Okay, we got business to take care of. I'm going to give you a name to remember. Captain Loudpants.
Mm-hmm.
Mike. No. Thomas Drury Wong.
What?
Mike. Kyle Boudelier. Got it?
Got it.
Mike.
I'm Mike.
You just have to say the word Mike.
Yeah.
All right. It's at this point in the show when we toast or smurf our patrons on patreon.com/beerandboardgames who have bought us a beer. I like them, and I especially like this one. Wait, I messed up.
Yeah.
I gave us both Mike.
Yeah.
I like them, and I especially like Thomas Drury Wong.
Captain Loudpants.
Mike!
Kyle Boudelier! Smurfs up! Thanks for the Smurfberry juice.
Yes, thank you.
It's mighty tasty.
It tastes like tires.
Okay. Cannon Ranger. Happy birthday, Jason. How about a Rolf on how Jason should be living now that he's 50?
Oh, yeah. My advice to you, Jason, now that you're 50,
Yeah.
is you need to try bagging just bagging yourself. Get yourself a dangerous postman and let him put you in a bag, and then strangely you will feel better for several weeks until your gonads recreate themselves.
Oh, okay.
Does that sound promising?
Yeah, I can do that.
Well, Jason, when you're in your 50s, there's a lot of things you got to look out for. You need to limit your intake of poolside rendezvous. You need to quit teething. And you need to be sure and get lots and lots of angry waffling in during the day.
Good advice.
Yeah, so I've been in the 50s a while now. Certain things about your body start to change too. You
Okay.
might notice hollow parts of your nose that get bigger and bigger. For that, you just need to spray some cardamom up your nose. You also might notice that your donut cavity is a little pouchy, and that's just normal.
He's talking about your anus.
Oh.
Yes, Uranus. Yes. And then finally, I'd get more exercise. A good idea is waddling through a doorknob factory, or possibly gagging on a stap child.
Like Scott Stapp?
Oh, Scott
Yeah.
Stapp's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do
Yep,
that.
that's a good
He's
idea.
around. He's
Yeah.
doing different things.
Stab child. That's what he should call his kids. He should call them stab children.
These are my stap children.
Well, Jason, what have you noticed about
Well,
turning 50?
what I first noticed at midnight, the night I turned 50, was my tingly dingle was fiery hot. And
yeah.
I woke up and I went, Chris, you gotta find me a pool of tuna now. Because it's the only thing that can cure my cooled off bourgeois tuna hole. So that was weird.
Yeah.
But I guess I know what to expect.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Bourgeois tuna hole, yeah.
Yeah, you cooled off bourgeois.
My cooled off bourgeois tuna hole.
Okay, well, Cannon, I hope you enjoyed that, buddy. So now it's going to be a scene either between me and Jason or Papa and Farmer.
Let's just do me and you.
Okay.
Hey, Brainy Smurf.
Oh, hi, Therapy Smurf. Thanks for meeting with me.
You're welcome.
I haven't been able to sleep for 3 days, and I don't know why.
That's peculiar. Are you troubled about something?
No.
Have you is your bed broken?
No.
Did you
No. Have you heard of cocaine?
Yeah.
Well, it seems that Papa Smurf had some in his workout room, and
What?
I got some of it all over my clothes, and maybe that's why I can't sleep.
Wow.
Farmer Smurf told me all about it.
Really?
Really?
I can't talk about my patients because there are laws in the
Smurf laws?
Smurf laws. They're HIPAA. They're Smurf HIPAA laws. So I can't tell you about my relationship with Farmer Smurf.
SIPA laws.
SIPA laws. But what I can tell you is that he has a lot of problems with the people working for him on the Smurfberry patch.
I'm working for him.
Yeah, he doesn't like it when the Smurfs don't work hard.
Sounds to me a lot like you're telling me confidential information about your clients.
I'm not supposed to do that. So I'm not doing that. But you told me that Papa Smurf has a bunch of cocaine. And what I need from you is I need you to get me into his workout room. Like when he's not there. Because I need to work out.
Work out.
Yeah. Because I have dreams beyond therapy Smurf dreams.
So do I. I also have dreams that I fear will never be realized. Dreams about adventurous Undertake.
Well, that's our time. Don't tell Farmer Smurf that I told you about his problems, because I'm not supposed to do that.
All right.
Can you get me a key to get into Papa Smurf?
I'll try.
Because I know you're friends with him, and he and I don't get along.
All right. Well, I don't have anything to pay you with, but if you want to hork a little bit of this China White off my sleeve.
That'll help me work out later. Yeah.
La, 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 la.
Insane in the membrane.
Hork this off my sleeve.
Oh, that's the name of the episode. Although I think we should title something "Insane in the Membrane"
Yeah.
if we get an
I
opportunity.
get the feeling that's going to come later.
Yeah, that'll be later.
Okay. So I'm trying to steal a key for him.
Now it's you two, right?
Yeah. We're gonna be in the sewer.
Okay.
Papa Smurf.
Why did you ask me to come down to the sewer?
This is the clog that I was talking about.
Okay, what do I look like? A plumber Smurf?
Well, you know everything.
That's true.
So I don't know what to do about this. It's clogging up all the sewage in the village. I don't know why I have to deal with this, but nobody else takes responsibility for anything.
Well, that's because plumber Smurf died.
Yes, well, deservedly so. He was executed for that murder.
The only Smurf I have known of that ever died. Excuse me for a second. Okay, what do I need to do?
I don't know. I'm asking you. That's why I brought you here.
Let me try a spell. Zamakaboo, Zamakaboo. Get out of here, you old clog of poo. Oh my gosh, that worked too well.
Yeah, you created a hole in the earth above my fields.
Your fields are getting sucked down.
You're sucking all the Smurf berry patches into the sewer.
Sorry, Farmer Smurf.
What the fuck?
Tell me what's at the bottom of the hole.
Ah!
What an idiot. Woo! Time to go work out.
Clog calamity.
I guess you and me then.
Yeah.
Workout room.
Oh, you guys haven't. Well, he can't go and work. He
Yeah,
already
I'm not
established
allowed.
that he can't
I'm
get
not
into the
allowed
workout
in
there.
there.
Yeah, but maybe he did. Oh, but maybe you gave him the key.
Oh, that already happened? Okay, that's fine.
I can't wait to get in a good workout with
Oh!
therapy, Smurf. What are you doing in my workout room?
Papa Smurf, I was just taking a look at this machine to make sure it was still working. I found a key in the ditch outside, and
You found a key?
found the key to the workout room out in a ditch. I swear, it's true.
All right, I did wake up last night in a ditch. Shit, I must have dropped it. You need to get the Smurf out of here.
Okay, you don't no need to get upset with me.
Come on, you want to go right now?
I don't want to fight you.
Yeah,
I know-
you do.
I know you have unsmurfy strength and unsmurfy stamina right now.
You're damn right I do.
Because of
I'm
your-
gonna Smurf the Smurf out of you. Oh, my heart. What's happening? I can't breathe. Something ain't right.
Sneak. I wasn't here. Click, close.
Okay. I think Brainy discovers.
Okay. We have to come up with
The name of that is
episode.
Oh yeah. Something to do with
Heartbreak.
weightlifting.
Papa's heartbreak. Okay, so now I discover you.
Yeah.
I discover him.
Yeah, and you guys can decide positive, negative for yourselves.
Oh boy.
Oh, cool.
Tasty treats.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Herber.
Hey, bear.
Herber, you guys. Herber.
Hey,
Okay. La 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 la. Papa Smurf, what's wrong?
I think I had a heart attack, Brainy Smurf.
Oh no!
Yeah, I just barely made it to the doorknob.
I know I can save Papa Smurf's life. I need to use the special thing I'd never told anyone about. This spell from the dark arts. I don't know what's gonna happen. There might be consequences, but I've gotta give it a try. I have to save Papa.
I don't have much time, Brainy Smurf.
How does your heart feel now, Papa Smurf?
How do you want it to feel, Brainy Smurf?
Good?
Then it feels great.
Wow, what happened to Papa Smurf? He seems fine. But I don't understand why he's acting the way he is. Papa Smurf, do jumping jacks.
Okay. Woo! Woo! More?
No, stop.
Okay.
Okay, start again.
Okay. Woo! Yeah.
Stop.
Woo.
I could use this to my advantage.
Okay.
You weren't supposed to hear that.
Oh. I didn't hear anything.
Papa Smurf, go to your, what do they call it, mushrooms?
Yeah.
They live
House.
in mushrooms?
Yeah.
Hut. Your hut.
Go to your mushroom house and stay there until you hear further from me.
Okay, Brainy
And
Smurf.
leave that white bag of powder with me.
You got it. Be careful with that.
Bye.
Bye.
So much power. I have the power of the powder, and I have the power to control Papa Smurf. Oh, finally, Brainy's gonna get what he deserves. Power of the powder?
The
power of the powder.
Of the powder. Powder power.
Put too much on my face.
I did too much.
All right, next scene, I think should be me, and it should be with me and Gargamel.
Okay. Oh, hang on a sec. Let's do some business.
Oh, yeah,
Business.
business first, though.
Do you want to do Jason's thing at the end of the show, like after round 3, and then we'll do Jason's kind of in a break situation?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Have some treats a little bit later.
Okay, so let's do some of these. Ooh, we got lots of shots.
Lots of shots of.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and read that?
Chris Fail says, great effort on the costume. Drinks for everyone.
Costume singular. I wonder which
Costume.
one he's referring to.
Costume.
No, he did say costumes.
Costumes. He said costumes. Great effort on the costumes. Drinks for everyone. Thank you, Chris. I actually did spend a lot of time. I went downtown to State Street in Madison today searching for hats because they didn't deliver the ones I ordered. And I found that one, and it was good enough.
Good enough.
So,
Good
yeah,
enough. That's my middle name.
Appreciate it. Appreciate your appreciation.
Ew, Care Bears.
Yeah, we got special Care Bear shot glasses. Which one did you get?
I don't know.
I got
can't read it.
Smile Bitch.
I got 0 fucks given.
Got fuck it.
Courtney got Fuck It Bear.
That says you're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you'll like that. It's very good.
Okay. So these are for Chris Fail. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Cheers, Chris.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Everything you touch turns blue.
It does.
You're like,
That's like a country song.
Everything touches turn blue.
Midas in blue. He's like Midas in blue.
Tailgate, pickup truck, blue jeans, drinking cold beer in the field driveway. Doop-a-doo-da-doo.
Doop-a-doo.
That was the best country song ever.
It's every country song.
Yep.
Okay, so you're meeting with Gargamel?
Yeah.
Azrael. What a miserable day. I have to find a way to get rid of those Smurfs. They're on my land. I hear a tiny knocking.
Gargamel!
Yes, my sleeper agent Smurf.
Yeah. What took so long? Why didn't you open up?
I've not been feeling well
Oh.
lately.
Sorry to hear that. Well, you are old. It's to be expected. Look, that fool Papa Smurf, he just caved in my entire field. And now all the Smurfs are gonna starve.
Ah, excellent.
So I didn't even have my original plan of, trying to get the Smurfs to work the Smurf braid patch, which I knew they wouldn't do very well. Didn't even have to happen because he just sunk the whole field into the sewer. So everything's going better than we originally planned.
This is a great day.
Yeah. But I'm gonna need a little, I'm gonna need a little advance.
You'll get nothing and like it.
That's not what we agreed on there,
All
Gargi.
right, here's an advance.
Oh, thanks for this pail of gold.
There's more where that came from.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I have a house full of gold and I don't spend anything
Yes.
because I have no friends.
Chapo Smurf appreciates
Wow.
what you've done.
Si, senor.
Yes.
Have another bucket of gold.
Yes, thank you. Very appreciative.
Now get out!
Yes.
Azrael! Seize him!
Wow.
Oh, kitty.
Fuck you, cat. Bye.
I wonder what this mysterious ailment is that I have. All right.
Very good. That episode is called Gargamel's Ailment. That whole castle is just loaded with asbestos.
That's true.
Very drafty.
Yeah, and mold.
He's screwed.
Yeah, lots of mold.
Yep.
Black mold.
Yep.
All right. What the hell happens now? I think Jason's in the next scene, right?
Yeah.
Pumped up Jason. I think Smurfs don't only have to exercise a couple times and they're immediately like
Huge, yeah.
they're swole.
Who am I meeting with?
It could be a different Smurf potentially.
Have you get?
Yeah, we did
Oh,
a
you
thing.
did, yeah.
We did a thing. He did
Yeah, it could be a different Smurf.
What about performance enhancing drugs, Smurf?
Sure. Who is it?
It's therapy, Smurf.
Come on in.
Hey,
Hi.
I haven't met with you in a while.
Yeah, I was wondering what was happening.
We haven't scheduled any appointments. I've been really busy lately
Okay.
with a project I'm working on. I'm lifting a lot of weights,
I see.
and I'm going to enter the Smurf Universe contest. But I'm just not beefy enough. And so I need something to help me because it's like next week.
I mean, why'd you come to Bro Smurf?
Because I need some juice. I need to juice up.
In other words,
I need some dexaphenadrine.
okay. So you came here looking for my alter ego, performance enhancing Smurf?
Yeah, PED Smurf.
Okay. Sure, I can hook you up.
Are these unadulterated or have they been adulterated?
They are so adulterated you won't believe it, and it makes them 10 times as good.
Awesome.
You will become an adult.
That's great. All right. Well, I'll look. I owe you a free session for this,
You sure do.
and I owe you another session for the one I missed last time because it was on leg day,
Right.
And I gotta have good legs because Smurf legs are like little tiny toothpicks,
Yeah.
and so I gotta bulk up.
Hey, well, good luck.
Yeah.
You need a spotter?
No.
Okay.
No. What I could use is some help. If you could get Papa Smurf to leave his place for a bit, so I can get in his workout room.
Yeah,
He's the only Smurf who has weights.
he might have some need of something that will lure him out. You didn't hear that from me.
I didn't,
Nope.
but I know exactly what you're talking about. His cocaine habit.
You knew about that.
Yeah, you know who I found out from?
No.
Brainy Smurf.
I'll be smurfed.
Yeah. But you didn't hear from me.
Nope.
We Smurfs keep secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't seen you in weeks.
I know. Been lifting weights.
All right. Take
All
it, take it, Smurfy.
See you later.
All right.
Smurformance enhancement.
I thought Lucy Juicy.
What did you call it? The Smurf universe?
Smurf Universe.
Mr.
content.
Smurf universe?
Mr. Smurf Universe.
Okay. Because that's got to happen now.
I haven't been reading these to steer me. They
Oh,
have words
that's
on them.
only.
That's during the tilt,
That's
isn't
the
it?
Oh, that's the
tilt.
tilt. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't have to
so
read them.
don't
I don't
read it
have.
yet.
Don't read them.
Don't
Yeah,
read
okay.
it yet. Okay, next scene. There's obviously a Mr. Smurf Universe contest coming up.
Uh-huh.
We could begin. It could start right at the end of episode 1.
Yeah, that sounds good.
When is that?
When is that? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
like what round are we on right now?
Oh, we're on round 3, so it's going to be. We'll probably do a couple more scenes and then do the tilt.
Okay. So we'll start
Pa-
the tilt with the Smurf Universe.
So let's
Papa
do.
Smurf could come by apologizing to Farmer Smurf.
Oh, like he came down from his high?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you remember what I told you. What to say to him.
Tell me again. All right. Sure thing, Brainy Smurf.
Go. Go, my servant. Hiding.
Farmer Smurf, is that you?
Oh, hey, Papa Smurf. What do you want?
Well, first of all, I came by to say I'm sorry. I kind of lost my temper the other day.
Yeah, you caved in my entire farm, basically.
Yeah.
All the crops for this season.
I also came to tell you that that I think you should give the farm to Brainy Smurf.
Give the farm to Brainy Smurf.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can still run it, but I think he should own it.
Well, there's nothing left of the farm, so
There's the land still.
it's in the sewer.
Oh. I'm so mixed up.
Okay.
I gotta level with you.
What?
I have a cocaine problem. I mean, you're the greatest.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Brainy Smurf is taking over for my position.
Oh, you're letting Brainy Smurf take over leadership of the Smurfs?
That's right.
What? Brainy?
That's me.
You've been here this whole time?
You can call me Brainy Papa from now on.
Dark arts.
Oh my gosh. He's crapping himself. Can't you stop it?
I don't want to.
He's the smartest one.
You're controlling Papa Smurf?
Nonsense.
This is outrageous.
Papa Smurf just realizes my importance.
Where are your morals?
No, he's not controlling me.
This is a very immoral act you've chosen, Brainy Smurf.
I don't care. Finally, Brainy's getting what he deserves. Instead of all those meatheads and muscle boys in the Smurf Universe contest. They don't deserve glory, I do.
Oh yeah? Well, what are you gonna do if you don't have Papa Smurf to boss around anymore?
I don't need him anymore. Sewer.
Oh shit.
Sploosh.
I thought for sure you would turn blue if you were the leader.
Maybe later.
Why do you want my farm so much, brainy Smurf?
I want everything because I deserve it. Other people have been getting nice things, not Brainy. Well, that's going to change today.
Fine. Take...
Excuse me. Are you Chapo Smurf?
What?
I'm Tortuga Smurf from the cartel. We've been looking for you.
You got the wrong Smurf. I'm Farmer Smurf. I farm Smurf berries, or I used to, before Papa Smurf sunk them all in the sewer.
You look just like this picture, man.
He sure does.
Berry gun.
Oh, wait, it's just berries. It doesn't hurt. Real gun.
Ah! Ah! Sploosh.
You didn't see that. Well, you did see that. All right, you can take my farm, but don't say a word about what you just witnessed, brainy Smurf.
I won't say a word, but I might need a favor from you later. You and your gun.
Okay, that's fine.
Good.
Let me just grab my buckets.
La la la
La la la la la la la.
Sewer full of trouble.
He tried to shoot me with Smurf berries.
Very good.
Okay, I think probably got time for like 2 more scenes.
Okay.
So, I'm not sure if Papa Smurf is dead.
I don't think so.
He's
He's
not
wily.
dead. No,
He's gonna come back and he's gonna be like Papa Smurf the White.
Right.
Maybe Papa Smurf should have an encounter in the sewer.
Oh yeah. That like changes everything.
He's gonna have an encounter with Jason, and Jason's gonna be a new character of some sort.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's good. That's a good turd. That's a good turd. Put it in my turd bucket.
Eh,
Papa Smurf? That you?
yeah, that's me.
What happened to you?
I had a stroke
Oh, jeez.
and a heart attack.
That's so Smurfy. I'm so smurfed up over that. Don't touch your face because you got boo on your hands. You remember me, right? Fecal Smurf?
I thought you were dead.
No. I've just been down here in the sewer.
Rat.
Hey, Jim.
Squeak.
Bye, Jim. Look, I think I can nurse you back to health.
That's good, because Brainy Smurf, he's been using dark magic to control me.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it seems like maybe the stroke actually stopped the magic.
Wow, that's fortunate.
In some ways.
Okay. Hey, why don't you come deeper into the sewer where I've built a small complex out of dried turd bricks.
Okay,
I've just been living down here ever since they gave me the name Turd Smurf.
that sounds gross, but
Fecal
okay.
Smurf, Turd Smurf, Brown Smurf. It's all the same.
I like how you've embraced it.
I mean, look, when all of a sudden the roof of the sewer fell in, I saw sunlight for the first time in 5 years. And this could be my come up. So come back to my hut with me down in the sewer. I'll nurse you back to health.
I'll always remember this.
I hope so, because I could really use, I don't know, like a cabinet position. Anyway, come on.
Okay.
All right, I made you this tea. It's going to taste really bad. Here, I got to help you drink it, because your arms don't work.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Fecal friendship.
I feel better already. Look, my magic's back.
Wow! Oh, wow. The power of poop.
That's the title of this episode.
Okay, let's do the tilt. So the way we do this is we count up our positive and negative cards, and we come up with an aggregate of that. I only have positive cards, so that I end this half with a +8.
Oh, wait. These are all... Oh, plus, like, positive plus negatives? Is that how it works?
Yep.
Yeah, you add the positives and you subtract the negatives.
I have a -3.
I have a -1.
I have a +1.
Okay, +8. Jason, you have a +1.
Yep.
What do you have?
Oh.
-1. The player with the highest blue total chooses a blue outcome card from any of those in front of the players, not just their own. The player with the
-3.
highest red total chooses a red outcome card.
-3.
Okay, so everybody flips them, and whoever has the highest red and the highest blue get to choose from those specific things.
My highest blue is 4. I have no red.
Well, wait, is it what your total
Your
was?
totals. Your totals.
Yeah.
Who has the highest positive?
You have the highest positive, I have the highest negative.
Oh, wait, we don't draw these yet.
Nope.
These go back.
Yep, that's the end.
Yeah.
That's the aftermath.
I just read what happens. So what happens now is you have the highest positive, so you can choose any positive card on the field as the
Well, Jason has the highest positive.
I have a +5.
No, it's
highest
Oh, yeah.
total positive.
Okay. Any outcome on the field?
Yep. Any tilt.
any blue.
And then Brad chooses any red tilt.
Well, sudden reversal of status, fortune, or sympathy, I think, has already happened.
And you can pick from any blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survives against the odds. That's kind of already happened.
Someone develops a conscience.
I kind of like a tiny mistake leads to ruin.
That's appropriate for Smurfs.
Do we discard all these after the tilt? Or keep them?
Keep them, I
I
think.
think you keep them.
Because we'll get more cards and add them up and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the highest negative.
Yes,
Pick-
keep
pick-
the ones that you had, but the ones that you chose go into the middle.
Highest negative picks a negative.
Yep. I picked Magnificent Self-Destruction.
Okay.
Wait, is that for me or not necessarily?
That is an outcome for the story. It could be
Okay.
anything.
All right.
Okay, so we've gone through the tilt procedures, and what's going to happen in the next half at some point is either mayhem, magnificent self-destruction, failure, a tiny mistake leads to ruin, or both. Next time on Beer and Board Games.
I gotta take a quick pie break.
Yeah, you go do your thing, and then we'll do
Not go with my water.
bananas.
We'll go bananas. We're gonna go bananas.
Go bananas.
What did you
I
do?
knocked over my water.
I knew that you. Why did you put your water on the floor, Brad?
I don't know, because I didn't want
There was
to.
a table right here.
He didn't want to make a mess. Clearly, he,
Oh, right.
he wanted to keep things tidy.
Yep.
Well, I knew it would spill. I didn't want it to spill on the table.
Yeah, it might clean it.
Didn't want it to spill on the
Hey,
table.
save that, Brad. You can use that to wipe up the table.
I didn't need Brad here for this shit. Jason, it is your birthday, or it was recently. Happy birthday. I understand that you have a birthday treat to share with us.
I do. So, I love banana pudding, but only a certain type of banana pudding. From the Magnolia Cafe, which is like a really famous like banana pudding recipe. Is Google search banana pudding.
So you've brought banana pudding.
I brought banana pudding.
Great.
I'll get up and get it.
Thank you.
I spilled my water. Holy God. What do you have?
I kept it. I had it on this stack of documents.
I've soiled my tranche. All right, yeah.
Xylork says, it's a shame, Brad, those legs aren't blue.
Yeah.
They will be by the end of the night, Xylork.
I'm sure.
They will be. So I bought these makeup sticks. and you just kind of rub them on your face. And it's really thick, and it doesn't dry. I don't know if it's supposed to, but like...
Yeah, you look like you have malaria.
Yeah. It feels weird. I'm not sure it was a good makeup that I got. But at least it got here in time.
Where'd you get it?
Amazon. It's probably just lead.
Great. My favorite.
Yep. Straight lead it was
I
called.
wish we weren't rolling during all this.
We don't have to.
Okay, let's turn it off.
I can go to the PP. Oh, and we'll need, I'll grab tumblers for the next.
I have a tumbler.
Okay, so I'll grab 3. Courtney, you got correct
Yes.
questions?
You look like an Orion slave girl.
Yes.
Captain Loudpants says, did Matt get my script?
Who is Captain Loudpants?
Tom.
Oh, yes, I did, but well, first of all, I didn't know that's what it was, and yes, I got it, and it will be opened soon.
Digital Dark Knight says, Aaron, do you feel greasy with that makeup on? I think he's in the back. Arsenic green, Sloth says.
Arsenic green. That is the cousin of Hank and John Green. Arsenic green. He has a YouTube channel that's much less popular than theirs. And he also writes books, but no one buys them.
That's really sad.
Arsenic Green is his name. They call him Nick for short. Nick Green.
Nobody calls him arson?
Nope.
Ken Arrange it says, I'm just trying to picture how many towels, sheets, and pillows are going to be permanently removed from the green stains.
Brad's is up here, but everybody.
Yep.
Mr. Schmoopy says, who's going to run out into the parking lot and scream something?
I have an idea of who that might be.
Historically speaking.
My money's on Matt.
Sean says, how was your trip to BC this summer, Brad?
Jason, can you turn off that light when you come in?
Yeah.
Very not what I
Oh,
expected.
tumblers.
We ended up only going to Washington State.
You have ice with brandy?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Zylark says, speaking of Nicks, did anyone hear about Nico Cotto Avocado?
I don't even know what that is.
Paul says, Matt saw your Rocky Hudson movie review.
Rocky Hudson? Rocky Hudson movie review. Is
that
this something I did?
A new show you made?
I don't know. I think they're looking into the future.
Saul says, stopped at the border, eh?
Yes.
Oh, which is very good.
What is this again? Banana.
Banana pudding.
What's special about it?
Oh, yum.
Well,
That's good.
it's you want, like the recipe or
Well,
Where's mine?
you say you only like it from that
It's
one
up there on the
place.
counter.
So what?
over
Other
here?
side.
Come on this side. It's right over there.
You only like this recipe. So what's special about it? I'm not saying
it's light.
this doesn't taste good. It's
really
delicious.
It's really light because it's it's vanilla pudding, but it's got the bananas in it and it's folded in with homemade whipped cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so it's really light.
Yummy.
Good.
That was really good.
Delish.
I don't think I can
Thanks,
finish it in one
Chris.
sitting, but I'm definitely going to finish it.
The Rock Hudson movie.
Oh, Rock Hudson movie. Yeah, Magnificent Obsession.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that was Jane Wyman. Yep.
Pumpkin craft.
It was touch and go with that episode for a while, but now it's back up, and hopefully it's back up to stay.
Touch and go.
It got shut down for nonsense.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, Miss Uke says a round of shots to celebrate Jason's birthday.
Hey!
Cheers.
Cheers! Happy birthday, Jason!
Thank you, Miss Uke.
And she also wants a surprise. I haven't forgotten about it, but we're going to get to it later.
Chris, I was trying to look on my phone who's available for the FolksCon show, but I can't open my calendar on my phone correctly.
You need
I'll let you know.
You need an iPhone.
No.
Sean says the camera's back on.
What?
Sean's asking if the camera's back
Not yet. Turn them though.
on.
You okay, Brad?
That one's still going. Should we just leave it?
That's the cockroach chitin I put in yours.
Okay, that's cool.
You said no gluten, but you didn't say no chitin.
That's true.
Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chris is the
Thank you, Kristen.
I usually make it, but she had a little bit more time yesterday and last night. So
Delicious.
Okay, this time I'm going to put it right next to Matt's lap.
yeah, put it on his balls. Rest it on his.
I don't know why you're mad at me when you're the one who's been fucking up all night.
He just about did it again.
That's right.
That's why he didn't want it up there.
Yep.
He's gonna bump it.
That's amazing.
Aaron, if you had told me, it was actually Jason who told me about the Smurf show, not you.
What?
Little friend could have been a Smurf. I could have gotten a costume for her.
Well, I figured she'd appear in the 3rd episode,
Yeah.
so we don't want to have to paint her.
Oh, but I could have got a little hat or something.
That's true. You could have.
You guys would.
Okay, we ready to start again?
Yeah.
Gotta do my nose.
Oh my God, he can blow his nose. That must be nice.
He's been doing some cocaine.
I can't touch my face.
I've been snorting up all this Coca-Cola.
My hair keeps itching my face, and I can't.
Oh
do
no, you
anything
can't
about
touch it. Yeah,
See,
otherwise
if you would have put makeup on your hands, it wouldn't have made any difference.
See, actions have consequences.
See?
Consequences be damped.
Welcome back to Beer and Board Games, folks, where we're balls deep in a Smurf adventure known as Smurf Fiasco.
Smurf, 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 smurf.
When last we left, what were some of the things that happened in the first half? We discovered that Papa Smurf has a really bad cocaine habit. He had a stroke and a heart attack. He fell into the sewer, and he befriended a sewer-dwelling Smurf.
Yeah, feces smurf.
feces Smurf.
Fecal Smurf,
Fecal
man.
Fecal Smurf.
Yeah, he helped Papa Smurf kind of get back to health.
Yeah.
Nursed him.
Brainy
Most of that
Smurf's
help.
been studying the dark arts.
Yep. And
Yeah.
he, not only did he turn Papa Smurf into his unwilling slave, but he took over Smurftown, and he's now the de facto leader.
We also found out that Farmer Smurf isn't really Farmer Smurf. He came to Smurf Village to escape his past, where he was Chapo Smurf.
Yeah, and he's being hunted by the cartel.
Yeah,
And he's also in league with Gargamel, trying to destroy the Smurfs.
Yeah.
he murdered Tortuga Smurf.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Who recognized him and tried to shoot him with Smurf berries, which, aren't very deadly.
And Jason is Therapy Smurf. He has ambitions to win the World Smurf bodybuilding competition.
Yeah.
He is injecting himself with steroids. And anything else?
Just a really bad therapist.
Yeah.
Tells everybody about all of his other patients.
A whole bunch of land fell into the sewer hole.
Then it had Smurf berry crops on it.
And we did the tilt procedure, and we found out that in this second half, there's going to be two outcomes. One is mayhem, magnificent self-destruction, and the other is failure, a tiny mistake leads to ruin. So let's get started on the second half of Smurf Fiasco.
La 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 ba da ba na 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 na.
Dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
Well, I just can't stop eating this delicious banana pudding. Mmm. It's so good.
Southern Belle
Super
Smurf?
Blaster's mom.
Super Blaster's mom Smurf?
I would happily comply with your request.
Wait, what are we drinking?
I think for years that was my crowning comedy achievement, where we did the montage where they're getting blown away, and then in one he's eating one last bite of mashed potatoes.
That was the best.
Very proud of that. Okay, what are we drinking? I don't know. Tell me. You tell me what we're drinking. You tell me.
Tonight we are drinking the original Charlie Barron's Old Fashioned Brandy. Charlie Barron's, homegrown Wisconsin comedian man who also now has a brandy. And we're going to try it here on this show called Beer and Board Games. Even though there's no brandy in her name, we can still have brandy.
Well, what do you know?
Yeah.
As long as it starts with a B.
Yep.
Charlie Barron's has been on our show.
That's right. Charlie Baby, we call him.
Did he bring brandy with him?
No.
No, he had to brew it.
Oh.
And the character he plays online and his real life personality aren't too far apart.
Okay.
I don't mean that as an insult. I like Charlie, but he pretty much is that guy.
He's that guy.
I think you kind of have to be,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like deep down,
Right.
in other because there's a genuineness to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Charlie.
Unlike the cable guy.
Unlike Larry the Cable Guy, who is a dadgum vampire.
Yep.
Ooh, yum.
Tastes like brandy.
That's good.
Smooth.
Wait, who's this from?
Tastes like Wisconsin. What do you mean, who's this from?
Tastes like Mama.
That's from nobody.
Okay.
Charlie
Didn't
Barron's.
miss anybody, huh?
Charlie Barron's made it in his
Tastes-
own still in his backyard.
I didn't know if it was a shot around the shots.
Oh, no, this is drink.
Before we get started, Sean Henry says, "Good evening, Blame Society Smurfs. How about a surprise that's 3 apples high?" I have an idea. I think we should go around and Rolf a bunch of Smurf names
Yes.
and then decide which one of them we want to bring into the adventure.
Nice.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I like
it.
this.
I like it.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll bring them all four in. I don't know.
Oh, I think we can Rolf.
We'll
a
figure it
bunch.
out.
Yeah, yeah,
Some of
yeah.
them will suck. Okay.
Let's go around a few times.
Okay, so there's Lackadaisical Smurf.
There's Marzipan Smurf.
There's Zamboni Smurf.
Chastity Smurf.
Pleurisy Smurf.
Narwhal Smurf.
Crayon Smurf.
Large Dong Smurf.
Boner Smurf.
Same thing.
Claymore Smurf.
Swallow it whole Smurf.
Stage left Smurf.
Zebra Smurf.
Chill weed smoker Smurf.
Dough ball Smurf.
Rubbed up Smurf.
Okay, so go pick one of these.
Yeah.
I kind of like Chastity Smurf.
Yeah, we got to bring Chastity
And
Smurf into it.
the Chastity Smurf, Boner Smurf. I'm guessing might.
I also like stage left Smurf.
I want to know more about Stage Left Smurf.
Okay, so we got some scenes to do. We know the situation. Who's going to be in the first scene?
Who was in the last scene of the last? It was,
That was-
me and you as Papa
Yeah.
and a fecal Smurf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so probably...
Brainy, and I can either be Farmer or a different Smurf.
I want you to be, I think, Chastity Smurf.
Oh, Chastity Smurf,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because Brainy has risen to
Oh,
power.
yeah, he's risen to the ranks.
Yep.
Yep.
Excuse me, Brainy Smurf?
Yes,
Chastity-
underling.
Yes. Chastity Smurf is here to see you, sir.
Chastity Smurf, why?
I don't know, sir. It's up to you. I'm going to go back into the closet.
All right. Enter.
Oh, hello, Brainy Smurf.
Go. Hello, Chastity Smurf.
Oh,
Why,
dear.
I never noticed how fetching you look.
Do you like my new dress?
Oh, it's very revealing.
Fashion Smurf made it for me. It's all the latest.
Oh, what can I give you? Anything. Give you anything.
Well, I was kind of in the mood for, I don't know.
Tell me.
I kind of need a new house.
It's yours. You take my house.
Oh, I can have this house?
Yes, yes.
Oh, thank you. How kind of you.
You'll, of course, have to live here with me, but that shouldn't be a problem.
No, not at all. You should be fine. You can stand over in the corner while you're here.
Yes, anything you say.
Yes, that's right. Right over there. I'll have my maid Smurf bring my clothes over and put them in that closet there.
Closet opens. This is my room. Am I allowed to
Oh, I'm
stay?
sorry.
Be gone!
now.
All right, I'm leaving. Let me get my hat.
No room for
my,
you.
My magazines. Servant Smurf out.
Oh, yes, this is nice.
Tell me, Chastity, do you like flowers?
Flowers. I love flowers.
You shall have them.
Yes, by the oodles, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
This is wonderful. Oh,
Mm.
yes. Yes, okay. Well, that's enough of that. I am Chastity Smurf for a reason, you know.
We'll see about that.
Oh.
Glasses. Why did you do that?
Well, you were getting a little grabby, weren't you? Into the
Maybe.
closet with you. Closet time.
La 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 la. Click.
The name of that scene is Elective Virginry.
Yeah, season 2 of the Smurfs has kind of started to.
Right.
I think maybe that should be called Insane in the Membrane.
That's true. That's true. Yes. For real.
Insane in the membrane.
Okay, so Brainy's in love.
Yep.
Papa Smurf, wake up! Wake up!
I can move everything again.
Yeah, I know. I made you. I injected you with a serum.
Was it feces?
What do you think?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I have to play the let's not card. Let's have less poop.
All right.
And
no,
talk
it wasn't.
feces.
It wasn't. I found some medicine.
Thank God.
I also found this old iPhone. It's enormous. Here, take it.
What?
I don't know what to do with it. I charged it up. I have a hamster wheel and a USB port. Anyway, I charged it up. I got to get out of this sewer, man. This whole thing with the duty has just really overtaken my whole aesthetic. I got to get the hell out of
I
here.
won't forget you.
I kind of want you to.
Okay.
I'm going where no Smurf ever comes back from.
Shit. But you're going to Strawberry Shortcake Land?
Yep.
Damn.
All right, bye. I've always loved you, but you.
What?
Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye. Zoom.
Didn't you tell us before that you had a story about the Snorks?
Yes,
You want to tell that?
I'm going to see the Snorks. When I was about 11 or maybe even 12, like I was past the point of Smurfs.
Yeah.
But the Snorks were a spin-off, or at least adjacent to the Smurfs.
The same idea.
Same idea,
I don't
except
think I remember the
underwater.
Snorks. Okay.
Instead of like blue with the white hat, they were the
long
same.
nose.
They had a little snorkel
okay.
looking thing off the top of their heads.
Okay.
Right? Popular for like a minute.
Yeah.
But popular enough that the Ice Capades did a Snorks on Ice.
Okay.
And my grandmother, it was like at that point where I'm like, I think I just grew a pubic hair. And my grandma was like, let's go see the Ice Capades. You always used to love doing the Ice Capades and the circus and all that stuff. Come and get in my Chrysler New Yorker, and we're going to go to the Snorks on Ice. And that was the last whisper of my childhood, was watching Snorks on Ice. And I distinctly remember, like, yeah, you had the Snorks all skating around with the big heads, with the bubbles everywhere. Bubbles just all over. And it was at the Dane County Coliseum. And the ice is there, and they're selling popcorn. And then, like, they also had some, like, human women that were skating around in, like, really tight skating outfits. And that was that point where I was like, I walked in a child, and I left Snorks on Ice as a man.
Those women are known as snork chasers.
Snork chasers? Yeah, you gotta watch out for those snork chasers. Yeah. So, I need you to just forget I existed.
Well, it won't be hard now that you're going to the Snorks.
Right. I brought shame to the Smurfs with my nonsense. Goodbye.
Thank you, Fecal Smurf.
Not anymore.
All right, Snork Smurf.
I think that's the name of this episode.
Did you clearly say I'm going to visit the Snorks?
He suggested I was going to Strawberry Shortcake Land.
And then you said,
Yeah. Do you want me to clarify?
just so I have it in case I need it.
I am going to visit our cousins, the Snorks.
Holy snorkin' mother snorker.
Yeah, I'm going to get under the water and probably die.
Nice knowing you.
I've always loved you. Goodbye.
What?
Whee!
Okay. Oh, that was your negative outcome, just
Yeah.
leaving.
Being killed.
Gone forever.
Off. Yeah. All right. What's next for Papa Smurf?
Oh, I kind of feel like we need to bring Therapy Smurf back. He's been gone for a while.
Yeah, and we need to do the
Boner Smurf?
the Mr. Smurfiverse.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let's do that, and then we'll have the Smurfiverse. Do you want to do like a 4-person scene, and that will
Yeah.
that'll be the climax of the whole thing?
Yeah.
We need Farmer Smurf and Brainy, Papa, and Therapy all in the one.
Well, we also need like Hefty and like other contestants.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
You don't have a chance, Therapy Smurf.
My back muscles are underdeveloped.
Everyone knows that Hefty Smurf has the muscles.
You haven't even shown up until now. How are you even able
Because
to...
I show up when I show up.
Oh.
You both wish, he said, in a grand, elegant way.
Ah, it's Gravitas Smurf.
I thought I was stage left Smurf.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Oh. I'm out of my league.
Okay. Why don't you say it's stage left, Smurf?
Oh, it's stage left Smurf.
That is correct, he said, derogatorily.
You can't win this contest with your acting. You have to have actual muscles, like Hefty Smurf.
Attention, attention. This is Brainy Smurf speaking. Attention, all muscled and beefy Smurfs. The Mr. Smurf Universe competition is canceled
What?
by declaration
Impossible.
of me. Instead, Chastity Smurf will be holding the first annual Smurf Daintiness and Prettiness competition. So says I. And her.
A dissatisfied murmur sweeps through the crowd.
There's no way I can turn this around.
Smurfs. It's me, Chastity Smurf. Now, look, you strong, muscly Smurfs, I wouldn't want you to go away at all. In fact, I fully expect you to join me in my house after this contest is over, so I can inspect your muscles.
Well, now, wait a minute. Sorry, Chastity.
Now, the prettiness contest will involve only the most beautiful of Smurfs in this entire village. Who would like to be a part of this?
Me,
Brainy?
may I?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
Brainy Smurf will be on display as one of the prettiest Smurfs. Who else would like to be a part of this? You will no doubt be executed.
Wait a minute. Will we be executed after the competition?
Yes,
If we win?
maybe.
Or if we lose?
I don't know.
Fine, I'm in.
Chastity, my dear, Chastity. This isn't the Hunger Games. This is Smurfland. That seems a bit harsh.
We don't execute them?
Well, no.
Oh, well, what are the stakes then?
Unless you think it's important.
I just want some steaks.
What? I mean, we're going to turn this into a running Smurf? The running Smurf?
The stakes are too high for me. Exit stage left.
He said it! He said it! He said
God,
it!
he always does
That
that.
says his line.
What Smurf is beautiful enough to be considered the most beautiful Smurf in the village? So far, we have Brainy Smurf.
Look, I got to take myself out of this because I've juiced too much. My jaw's huge, but I want to submit Papa Smurf. He and I have had our disagreements over the years, but ever since he got clean and healed up from his major health events,
Well, I heard Papa Smurf was dead.
I just saw him this morning crawling out of the sewer.
You heard wrong.
Oh my God,
Papa Smurf is back, baby.
You said
I may be old, but I'm still the best looking one around.
Well, I would nominate Smurfette, but she moved to the city a year ago and got a job at that talent agency.
yes, and not going too well. I heard either.
Poor Smurfette.
Oh, I don't know, Chastity. Can you have a beauty contest with only 2 Smurfs?
Well, I suppose since I am the only judge, I will have to decide between Brainy Smurf and Papa Smurf.
She'll surely pick me.
Let's put you through the test.
I'm ready.
Beauty test number 1. What are you going to do for the Smurf community to enhance our situation?
Oh, I will rule them with an iron fist. I will work them until they can no longer work. And I will reap the profits of their toils.
I love the sound of it. Papa Smurf?
I will make sure everyone has a voice, and I will listen to reason, and make sure that everyone's ideas are heard, and people are valued, not just for their looks, but for their contributions to society.
Ew, Brainy Smurf wins.
Yay!
Off with his head.
I'll go get Executioner Smurf.
Oh, thank you, Chastity.
I guess you forgot one important thing.
Yes. What?
I'm the only one who knows how to do levitation spells. Those guys were assholes anyway.
Look at him floating all the way up. Oh.
The air is getting thin.
I can't breathe, Brainy.
Smurfs in space.
Brainy, I've never had sex.
Oh, they're slowly freezing while they're trying to have coitus.
Soon they'll explode from the lack of pressure.
Never have I felt such.
I've decided to give you therapy.
Really?
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
My name is Papa Smurf, and I'm a cocaine addict.
I know.
You want to do some?
Yeah.
You're the best.
Episode title.
Cocaine in the membrane.
Cloudgasm.
Cloudgasm.
So Brainy's dead.
Yep. Chastity Smurf is also dead.
He's dead.
But she's no longer a she's no longer chastised.
Right. Farmer
Smurf's still alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And Gargamel.
I guess that was sort of the climax of the story. So now
Right.
we're going to kind of do a couple scenes to wrap things up.
Aftermath.
So tiny mistake leads to ruin, and magnificent. I think those both just happened.
Magnificent self-destruction was what just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tiny mistake was probably,
Forgetting that I knew the levitation spell.
or me canceling the
Right.
bodybuilding competition in the first place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to find out what happens with Farmer Smurf
Papa Smurf
Gargamel
and Papa Smurf and Gargamel. Yes.
and Therapy Smurf
and therapy.
and Boner Smurf.
Oh, right. He still has to show up.
Ow! 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 It hurts.
Priapism, Smurf?
Yes. Farmer Smurf, can I take a few minutes out of the field?
Oh God, do you have another one?
Yes, I can't. I can't stand straight up because it hurts.
Has it lasted more than 4 hours?
Yeah.
You should see Dr. Smurf.
Okay. Or should I go see Talent Agent Smurf?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. There's only 3 plants left anyway. I'm sure I can pick the berries off of them.
Meanwhile, in Gargamel's castle.
Azrael, I feel terrible. And I can't taste or smell anything. Dry cough.
COVID?
Where is that Farmer Smurf? I need to see how things are progressing in Smurf Village.
Bring.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Farmer Smurf.
Are you talking to me on a large iPhone?
I found this a large iPhone. I don't know who. It was fully charged. I don't know how.
All right. Well, tell me of your progress.
There's only a few plants left. Starvation is imminent. A couple Smurfs already died in a freak, like Sex in the Sky accident. I don't know what happened. But anyway, it's already begun. They've started self-destructing. Oh my gosh, are you okay?
I am not. I've never felt so terrible in my life.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't actually come to your castle to see you. Sounds
Well,
like you're...
you did before, and I coughed all over you. So I hope you don't get sick.
That's true. You did. What do you think the incubation period is on this?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell between humans and Smurfs. Different immune systems.
I gotta go. There's somebody at my door. Hope you're okay, Gargamel.
Okay. Smell you later.
Okay, bye.
I can't smell anything.
Hello?
Yes, hello. My name is Agent Smurf. I'm from the Center for Smurf Control. We've got to put you in quarantine for probably 30 years.
What?
That's right. Come this way.
How? What? I'm not sick.
Yeah,
I'm
you
fine.
are. No, you. Yeah,
totally
no,
fine.
You've got
No.
you've got Smurfona virus.
Smurfona?
That's right.
What is that?
It's a new virus.
Oh, no.
Yes, created by the Snorks.
The Snorks?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, this is not what I wanted. Where are you taking me?
Somewhere very safe where the viruses can't get it to anyone else.
Oh, like a tropical island or something?
Well, it's more like a holding cell.
What?
Yes.
I mean, later at the FEMA camp. You've brought you've brought another one to us?
That's right.
I'm sorry, I'm seasonal allergy Smurf. This isn't whatever that is. Now bring them in.
Okay. Right this way.
I don't really feel that bad.
It doesn't matter. You gotta go to cell.
Okay. All right, fine. Lock me up.
All right.
It's just because I have, like, Smurfed, right? Or whatever it's called.
Right.
Smurf Rona.
You're right.
The title of this is Wasting Away Again in Coronaville.
Long shot, slowly moving away.
See stacks of cells, all full of Smurfs.
1 week later. Everything has seemingly resumed normal in Smurf Village, Papa Smurf.
Oh, yeah. Everything seems great.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, there's somebody at your door.
Hello?
Papa Smurf, I've just gotten back from the fields, and the Smurf berries have started growing again.
Oh, that's great news.
La, 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 la.
We do need to grow our population, though. A great number of Smurfs have been detained at the camp.
I know. That's a crying shame.
How do we do that?
What, do you have any ideas?
We could talk to questionable ethical scientist Smurf.
Let's do it.
All right.
Enter.
Yes, questionable ethics science Smurf. Do you know how to clone?
I've been, messing around with it.
Well, we need to repopulate the village.
Oh, yes.
So you'll do it?
Yes.
Excellent.
Check.
By the way, do you know how to make synthetic cocaine that's harmless?
No, it's very harmful.
I'll take some.
How do we resolve this?
Well, now we figure it out.
Did.
Now we figure it out. Okay, so the way this works at the end is the aftermath. As soon as the last scene ends, it's the aftermath. Continuing clockwise from the last scene, each player may give one of their face-down outcome cards to another player. This will shift the balance of both players' cards for better or worse. The card you can give can be positive or negative, and it doesn't have to be fair, but it should be fun for everyone. Who's got more positive cards? Who wants more positive cards? You do.
Sure.
All right, I gave you one.
Jeez.
Who's giving me one?
Wait.
Now you have to out of your own
from my own?
stack. Yeah.
Who gave me one? Okay.
So now we add them up.
So now we add them up.
That's a 5.
-3.
The result will be a number 0 or higher, blue or red. This is your aftermath total.
-3.
4 red.
-4.
Yep.
Negative
I think 11 plus is
13.
12 plus.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. Find and take the aftermath card that matches your color and total. If the appropriate card has already been taken, take the next lowest. All right. Take turns from highest to aftermath. Read out your aftermath to the group and explain what this means specifically for each of your characters. How did their story end?
Okay, well, Brady Smurf is dead, but nevertheless, he has experienced an aftermath. And it's appalling. I don't want to seem bitter, but now I know what it's like to be utterly crushed. Or the opposite. Casually brought low, forced to eat my own words. Stand mute and powerless before my enemies. Who I thought was my lover. She was my enemy. They gloat and I am helpless, so that's nice.
All right.
That's kind of how I ended my life.
Yeah.
And you don't have to read what's on the card. You can just translate it into what your ending is.
Okay. Okay, so I have now developed a raging addiction to synthetic cocaine, which is like 100 times worse than real cocaine.
And both of your eyes did explode.
Both of my eyes exploded. Like the horrific thing about the synthetic cocaine is that it keeps you alive no matter what. But all of my organs routinely shut down and sort of start working again over and over and over.
Papa Smurf's a revenant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I basically rule. I rule Smurftown now in undeath eternally.
It's a lich.
Yeah.
Okay. My aftermath is horrendous. It was a massive failure. I failed as a therapist. I failed as a bodybuilder, weightlifter. I failed in every aspect of my Smurfdom, and I don't have a backup plan. I am a Smurf without a name. I am a Smurf without an identity. Which, for a Smurf, there is no way to recover from this foolishness.
Yeah, you can't be no identity Smurf.
What do you got?
My result is amazing. I basically I'm to get everything I want and will be happy forever. So what happens to Farmer Smurf is it turns out the prison that he was put into is actually run by Gargamel, who makes him the top dog at the prison.
Wow.
And gives him a half of his castle because he's too old to deal with the other half anymore. And then eventually Gargamel dies, and Farmer Smurf takes over Gargamel's castle, and also gets Azrael.
Yeah, after years of suffering through long COVID, he does it.
Nice.
All right, well, Tom Wurtenberger says shots for Courtney and the boys.
Hey, Tom Wurtenberger.
Courtney and the Boys is the name of Courtney's next album.
Yeah?
that she's
Yeah.
working on right now.
Should be.
What genre is that, Courtney?
Folk.
I was trying to think of something clever.
Grunge
but
folk?
Yeah.
Grungeful. It's actually
stop.
new school rap.
Touching these.
Grungeful rap.
New school.
The Douche, Turtle, and Crow.
So like mid-90s.
The Dukes.
Hey, oh, Wurtenberger, oh.
What you doing on my buffalo?
Hey, oh, Wurtenberger, oh.
What you doing with my Cheerio?
Okay, Crow and Turtle says we'd like Targ Farguson to come out of retirement. I'm not sure I remember how to do this character.
I'm not sure he was retired.
Conservative justice never retires, friends. So says I, Targ Farguson.
Targ, we have a phone call. It's been online for several years.
I hope it's not from a liberal weenie.
They didn't say they were a liberal weenie.
Hello, Targ Farguson, you're on the air.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, yes.
I've been
Hello, sir.
on hold for so long.
I'm sorry you've been on hold for so long, sir.
I gave the phone to my son, Eric. He's not my favorite, but he just handed it to me and said, Targ is on. We love
Yes.
Targ.
Yes, sir.
We love you. What is the deal with these little bags of peanuts? They say peanuts on an airplane. I get the peanuts, and it's a small bag.
Very funny, sir. Very amusing.
Thank you. I am probably going to prison.
Oh, say it isn't so, sir.
Well, it wasn't when I started on hold, and now it's different because it's been so long, and I'm being persecuted.
Yes, absolutely, sir.
Would you like to buy a Bible? I have a great many Bible, and I signed it, and it has all the best parts, all of the different words, and the ending is very good. It's very much my favorite.
Revelations, sir.
Yes, all of it.
You've definitely read the Bible.
There are many parts, and
I
You know,
I know there are many parts, and
a
you've
lot
read
of people say I should stop talking, but I keep talking.
Ring, ring.
them. I'm going to put you back on hold, sir.
All right. Eric,
Mr. Ferguson.
President Reagan.
Yeah, I'm calling you from heaven, and I just wanted to say you're doing a great job. I'm wondering what you're going to be doing about the Russia situation.
Oh, sir, I really am a big fan of the Russians these days. Sir, a lot has changed since you went to heaven.
Well, I can't believe that. Trickle-down economics says that communism is bad.
President Reagan, I have another call coming in.
Sure,
It might
all
be
right.
another ex-president.
All
I'm
right.
going to put you on hold.
Sure.
Hello?
is this Domino's?
No, this is not Domino's. This is The Right Way, starring Targ Farguson.
Oh, you're that guy.
Who is this? Voice sounds familiar.
Former President Barack Obama.
Oh,
Oh, I hear you growling.
But
Look,
you can't come in.
do you still sell the stuffed crust?
I have to put you on hold. Barack Hussein Obama. Hello, you're on the air. Tarek Ferguson.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Willie Tyler and Lester.
That's me.
I'm definitely putting you back on hold.
Hello. This Target Ferguson.
Is this a bear?
I saw me, Richard Nixon.
President Nixon.
I have been reincarnated as a bear. I found an old iPhone in the forest. And after years of trying to learn how to use these giant bear claws, I have dialed into your program. I need to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
How do I get honey out of a beehive without getting stung?
I'm sorry, I put you on hold. So many calls today the right way. Yes.
What are you gonna do for your country? I want to know. You need to be the first man on the moon.
Click.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hello.
Hi, this is William McKinley. I have just been elected, just been elected as president, and I'm at a campaign stop. I'm about to get off of the train. Here I go, off of the train. I hope no one assassinates me.
All right, Tarek Ferguson, out of retirement, talking to every president who ever lived.
We need to do a little bit here. Morgan Freeman,
Yes.
you think you could tell us why people should become patrons of beer and board games?
Well, you can spend your money in a great many different ways these days. A gallon of gasoline, a bag of potato chips that have been shrinkflated. And you can also support a sex worker online. But there is a better way, a way forward for America. And it's called Beer and Board Games Patreon support. Now, I know what you're thinking. I have lots of money. I need something to do with it. Well, it doesn't take a lot of money. It just takes a little bit every month. And you send it in to Beer and Board Games. And then the program that you enjoy, and the entertainment value, is supported. Now, we're not talking about HBO or Amazon or Hulu. I don't even know what those things are. We're talking about real, honest-to-goodness human beings laughing and having fun around a table that looks like an aircraft wing.
Mm-hmm. And is mostly blue now, unfortunately.
True.
He has stained it with his malfeasance.
Guess we're a blue state.
All right, thank you, Morgan Freeman.
Now I'll take everything in your Patreon account for my 30-second endorsement.
Oh, no.
Well, that backfired.
Well, you guys, if you want to help Morgan Freeman become a patron now, patreon.com/beer and board games before he takes all of our money.
I'm in the vault. I'm grabbing the coins.
Okay. And let's do a surprise for Miss Uke. This is the surprise she wanted.
Oh, the surprise.
The surprise.
One-word story about Smurfs.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's keep it in third person.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
And let's try and have it continue to make sense.
Yeah. Why not?
Wednesday
Josh
Woke,
Up.
and
got
dressed.
Then,
he
put
17
pastries
in,
his
bag.
and
began,
working.
His
bicycle.
was,
Fast.
and
He
was,
Ready.
yeah, to
go
sell
Pastries.
later
at
the
Market.
he
sold
all
Of
his
pastries
but
Norma.
who
is
the
Rival.
of
him
said
Josh.
your
pastry
are
Stale.
I
have
No
interest
in
Your.
stupid
life.
Josh
You.
suck.
Josh,
had
To.
Admit.
yes.
he'd
Been.
Slacking.
Also,
he
Had.
7
warrants.
for
Violating.
his
Cities.
ordinances
Against.
biking
Norma.
who
Worked.
at
Norma's.
pastry
Shop.
was
Being
rather
Crude.
and
belligerent.
she
Deserved.
a
Spanking.
so
He.
whipped
That
lady
Hard.
Josh
smiled.
and
Savored.
the
Experience.
it
Was.
the
Best.
just
Then.
a
Police.
man
Came.
out
Red.
faced
Breathing.
heavily
You
are
Under.
arrest
that
Did.
it
There's our Smurf story.
pastry selling Smurfs
Oh yeah.
Yep.
secretly.
That did it. Okay.
I'm glad Norma got spanked, you know? She
Me
was
too.
obviously like not cool.
Right. Yeah, she needs to learn a lesson.
That was nice.
That story took place in 1981.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Or it was okay to spank Norma.
Yeah,
different
in
times.
Fayetteville.
Yeah.
I need to go to the bathroom, actually.
Oh.
I've been holding it for
Brad's ready.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
It's appropriate.
All right, we will take some comments, Courtney. As we prepare to play Dr. Quack.
Are we still in costume for this?
I don't see how we get out of costume for it.
Well,
You can try if you wish.
I'll try.
They'll still look cool for the stills.
Yeah,
true.
I mean, this,
Yeah.
the thumbnail like had you guys in costume,
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah.
we'll just be in costume. It's fine.
Right on.
No reason in trying to pretend like we didn't just do this.
What year?
1930?
Oh, it's going to be so racist.
No, it's not racist.
Okay.
It's for kids.
It's antiquated.
It's antiquated.
antiquated.
But there are some funny words used because it's from 1930.
Yes.
Like a Spanish onion, which I can't wait to use.
Oh No Crow says, have you seen any good shows lately?
I rewatched Station 11 for the second time. I like that.
Not as good as the book.
No, I wouldn't imagine. A lot of stuff like that isn't as good as the book, you know.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. God. What else though? What else has been good shows?
Let's see,
Nobody likes the new Lord of the Rings series, but
Yeah.
I just want to see the Silmarillion story told, so I don't care.
I
I
stopped
don't care how
watching
bad
it
it is.
after the first season. Like, not even. I didn't even make it through the first season.
Yep. But I don't care because I don't want to read the Silmarillion. I just want to see the story told, so I don't care how shitty it is.
Yeah.
I'll watch.
Yeah.
I'll watch. No standards.
Let's see. What else have I seen lately? I watched. It's
Brad has really ruined it. Like, this is ruined. You should just throw this away.
I have another one.
Oh, good.
Finished Umbrella Academy. That was really good.
Yeah. I haven't watched the most recent season yet. I watched. There's a Netflix show called I think it's called Worst Ex Ever. It's just
I
like
saw that come
it's
up.
just like stories of like horrible human beings.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
If you like that, you should watch Worst Roommate Ever.
I did watch that. That's not as bad as Worst Ex Ever. Worst Ex Ever is like an episode of Forensic Files. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It didn't fill me with the sense of joy that Worst Roommate Ever did. What is this? Ah, yes.
Take those two.
Ah, yes. Yes. They call me Dr. Quack. I am the Doctor of Quack.
Dr. Quack.
I am the Doctor of Quack.
Dr. Quack.
Let's just do a quick folks
Oh, yeah.
for Smurfs. Folks, we had a good time tonight. You guys know how this works. Come on.
Well, I thought you were going to say something.
Yeah.
No, I say that, and then someone
Okay.
says we learned blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay.
That's how it has always gone.
Okay. We learned that Smurfs maybe weren't as innocent as we once thought.
We learned that Papa Smurf is prone to addiction.
We learned that you can get away with hard crimes if you become a Smurf.
Well, it's not hard to watch our show every week, and we love bringing it to you, and it will entertain you through and through.
And it's mostly not a crime.
Yes.
Mostly.
Good night.
The ding ding ding.
The ding ding. A Smurf nurse.
A Smurf
Turn
ding.
these off and then turn them back on for the new show,
Yeah.
and that should get
Reset.
turned off. Yeah, reset.
Did you just tap the Terminator theme, Brad?
Dun, dun, dun.
Apparently.
I always tap the Terminator theme.
Cool.
Always doing it.
Yeah, it's tappable.
Yeah.
Can I have a little more of that brandy?
Sure.
Your glass is all blue.
It is. Even the glasses.
I think he's ruined this glass, actually. That's not going to come out.
Sure it will. It's all water soluble.
Yeah, you think, but you don't know.
Well,
But still, you
it
put
is.
your stupid blue mitts all over everything.
Uh-huh. I was asked to do this, Matt. I'll remind you of that. So who should...
You'll always do what you're asked to do? Go fuck yourself. How about that? I just asked you to do that.
Here, Brad. Fuck this cantaloupe.
Scooping out an orifice. Putting it on his penis. Really twisting it on. Just getting down and dirty. Getting down and dirty.
The game of Dr. Quack. Well, that should be a great intro for this game. This game was made in the 1930s.
Ooh.
It's called the Game of Dr. Quack. It comes with a little sheet of paper that says The Comical Game of Dr. Quack.
Can't wait.
It has a story on it. I don't know if anyone remembers Peter Cottle's Big Adventure, but it's similar to that. There are blanks that need to be filled in. The game comes with a bunch of cards that have many options for you to fill in the blanks. So someone will read the story, and we will fill in the blanks with our cards.
Like taking turns?
Yeah. So someone will read the story, and then everyone will fill in the blanks with whatever word they want off of their card. And then, in the second round, or second page, we will add Cards Against Humanity cards to that.
That's awesome.
How many of these should I deal out? Like they've got pretty good amount.
Yeah,
Let's
just say
start with like 2.
whatever.
Can we
yeah.
look at them?
Yep, of course, you should.
Oh. Wow, it only took 2 to get to racism.
Told ya.
Yeah.
What is it?
Can I see? Let me see. You can't say it?
An Indian tomahawk.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if it's
I mean,
racist.
look,
It's not terrible.
it's not a Norwegian tomahawk, is my point.
Okay. So do you want to read? This?
Yes, I will
Your,
start with
your eyelids look ridiculous.
That's hilarious. What did they look like? Well, you didn't get green on them.
I didn't?
No.
Well, the green, I guess, rubbed off, so
Yeah.
your eyelids are flesh colored with one green stripe across
Yeah,
the
it's
middle
weird.
of them.
That's, for football.
That's the same makeup I used when I played an ogre at Gamehole Con.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
I still have that stick.
Okay. Shuffle and deal out the cards. The dealer does not take any, but reads the story. At each dash, he pauses while the player at his left reads aloud
Did
one
you
of the
say
words
dashy?
or phrases from his cards. The next player reads at the next pause, and so the game proceeds. The first time around, read the first line on the cards, and the second time... No, you don't have to do this, though. That's fine. Okay, just read anything you want that's funny off your cards. Okay, here we go. Dr. Quack was a dear old gentleman who lived alone in a little brown house near a dark, deep wood. All his neighbors thought him very kind and affectionately called him...
A tough piece of meat.
It's supposed to be him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And affectionately called him...
A bag of rags.
By the way, for some reason, they spelled thought. T-H-O-T.
Oh.
One day, Billy Bug, living nearby in...
A pair of garters.
beside...
An Indian tomahawk.
came running breathlessly to the doctor. "Oh, Dr. Quack," he cried. "Someone has stolen Mrs. Bug. I have looked in
A prickly thistle.
and under,
Mary's little lamb.
but I can't find her." And a tear rolled down his saddened face and splashed on his...
Brass monkey.
mused the doctor. "Anything else missing?" "Yes," replied Billy. "My...
Codfish.
with..."
A crowing rooster.
"Pshaw," exclaimed Dr. Quack. "Be calm. Better take this
Second-hand Ford.
and load it with...
A bean shooter.
Be sure that the...
Old spinning wheel.
is fastened to the..."
Ripe tomato.
Billy slung
2 bits.
with...
A baseball bat.
across his shoulder, while the doctor looked around for...
A can of condensed milk.
to use as a weapon. They hadn't gone far, however, when they met Gus Grasshopper with...
A bad boy.
on his back. He was carrying,
A rag doll.
while on his head he wore...
A billy goat.
"Have you seen my wife?" shouted Billy Bug, using...
A bottle of castor oil.
for a megaphone, as Gus was quite deaf. "Your..."
Derby hat.
responded Gus. "Does she look like..."
A juicy watermelon.
"And was she wearing..."
A ton of bricks.
"trimmed with..."
Some old shoes.
"I just passed..."
An old maid.
"walking with..."
A mule.
And I heard them talking about...
Some sponge cake.
Just then Madam Hen came along, dressed in...
A geography book.
with...
A merry widow.
here and there, and...
A country hick.
artistically draped from shoulder to hem. She trundled a rickety old carriage which contained...
A red balloon.
with fluffy yellow feathers, just like the mother. All right, we're switching to the second page of the story, and I think we got to add in these now.
Okay.
This is like the precursor to Mad Libs.
Oh yeah, there was like 100 games made in the 18 and 1900s that were like that.
I recommend picking short ones, but you can do what you
Yeah,
want.
short ones. All right, someone else has to read now. How about someone else?
Sure, I'll do it.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, look. I got banana pudding in my throat. Look. "My dear madame," said the doctor, "now..."
Wait. Can you
What?
just do it in your voice?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a joke on top of it.
Got it, yeah. "My dear madame," said the doctor, "have you seen anything of..."
A face full of horse cum?
Today? No, replied Madame Hen, but I met,
A black friend.
and further on,
A woman's perspective.
they both seem to be following.
A possible Muslim.
Mr. Crow, who had been listening unobserved, now mentioned that,
A burrito that's just sour cream.
or
A baseball bat.
might help, if
Cute boys.
with
Tiny rancid girl farts.
could be found, and off he flew. Soon he returned, carrying
Meatloaf, the
Wi-
food.
with
A powered exoskeleton.
around the middle. From this hung,
Antidepressants.
hooray! Cried Billy Bug. That's just the
Government.
I'm looking for. And I found
The terrorists.
near Hop Toad's front door. But Mrs. Bug is there. Let's go, said Mr. Crow eagerly. I'll take the
Usury.
with
The mysterious fog rolling into town.
around it, he added as he stopped to sharpen it on
Monkey tits.
nearby. Do you think we will need,
Gender equality.
or
That bitch Stacy?
to hurl at Toady if he's too stubborn? No, advised the doctor. Take
Enormous Scandinavian women.
with a strong handle, or
A big brain full of facts and sadness.
these you'll find more dependable. Then the trio approached the little house and peeked in. On the hearth bubbled a kettle, waiting for poor Mrs. Bug to be made into a stew.
Oh, God.
Let Mrs. Bug free at once, they called. She isn't here, so go away, answered Mr. Toad. Then Mr. Crow shook
A big old plate of fettuccine Alfredo.
furiously, and all three burst into the room. Mr. Toad pretended to work busily on
Several Michael Keatons.
which he scrubbed with
Creamy slices of real California avocado.
Billy discovered Mrs. Bug in
Tender chunks of all white chicken meat.
bound with
The boners of the elderly.
she was released at once. In the fracas, Johnny Crow fell over
A slowly encroaching circle of wolves.
which had
2d6 emotional damage.
around the edges. He said he felt quite faint, so Dr. Quack fanned him with
Too much hair gel.
till he felt better. Goodness, he exclaimed. Did
Eating people.
strike me? It felt as if
Menopause.
hit me in the head. Mr. Toad was soundly thrashed with
Cartoon camel enjoying the smooth, refreshing taste of a cigarette.
and ridden out of town on
A hug.
drawn by.
Yoshi's huge egg-laying cloaca.
And if you ever show your wretched face here again, warned the old doctor, I'll turn you into
Crazy raccoons.
with
A twink in a bounce house.
on each ear and
A finger up the butt.
hung around your neck until you die. The end.
What a story.
That was
quite a story.
real story.
Wow. The
Yeah.
comical game of Dr. Quack.
Wow, you couldn't really. It was just so much. You couldn't really just really savor any one element
Yeah.
of it. It was
Yeah.
a lot of.
It was rapid fire.
I didn't like that some of the blanks, like you didn't know what the blank was supposed to be. Was
Uh-huh.
it supposed to be a noun or a verb or
Right.
an object or an intangible thing or a feeling? You know, it was hard to pick.
Well, if you notice, everything in the actual game is an object.
Yeah.
Right.
That was fun.
What's that one?
It's Kids Against Humanity.
Oh, different
Lame.
kind of thing. A bumper car. That's too much.
I'm every woman.
Well, how come Dr. Quack has like bloody footprints?
Because he's been walking for several days, and he's
Okay.
just bleeding
Oh.
constantly.
Because he lives near a cranberry bog.
Oh, it's not blood, it's cranberry
Right.
juice.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Tom Wertenberger. Shots for Courtney and the boys. Aaron seems sweaty.
Yes!
Huzzah!
It's actually just greasy.
Oh, it's grease. It's so greasy.
Need a powder.
Should have been cucumber grease Smurf.
If I could force my will on a person
Yeah.
and make
It
them
would
do
be me.
something, no, it would be you.
Oh.
I would make you dress like this for every day of FolksCon. Like before you came in, you'd have to put that greasy makeup on.
You never
and,
mention
and the,
it.
and the little hat and the shirt, and you couldn't wash them,
Yeah, and you never mention it.
and you never mention it.
Just do it.
And you just would have this wet, greasy green on your face all day long.
And I refuse to respond to anybody who mentions
Yeah,
it.
if people bring it up, you just literally
Just be like,
no, you literally act like they didn't say anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
ignore it.
Okay, Zylark wants a surprise. Oh boy, we've done a lot of surprises.
We should use more of these cards somehow.
Yeah, I need a couple. I need a few more.
Yep.
We need to use these cards.
Okay, well, how do you want to use the cards?
Yeah.
Somebody tell a story and we'll fill in the blank with
Sure.
the nouns.
Okay, I'll tell a story.
Okay.
And you guys can fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll tell a story about Zylark.
Yes.
We know he's a geocacher.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh.
perfect.
Or are we using just the old ones?
Zylark prepared to leave his house for a raucous day of geocaching. He made sure to pack his
Brick.
and his,
Cucumber.
because both of them are essential for geocaching. He got into his
Limburger cheese.
and drove off. His first stop was the old.
Sugar plums.
There surely would be a cache in those plums. He took out his
Old tin horn.
and began to dig into the sugar plums. Sure enough, he found a small box, and inside was.
A wild man from Borneo.
Wow! Zylark had a new friend. They went off to the next location, which was right next to
A tub of rainwater.
an aqua cache, said Zylark. He began siphoning the water out with a.
Cross-eyed potato.
And the man from Borneo helped out with his.
Japanese peacock.
Soon the tub was drained, and the cache was exposed. It was a.
Sour lemon.
Wow. Zylark said, I'm tired. It's time for me to go home and enjoy a quick.
Old shirt.
Before I get into bed with my.
Green parrot.
And go to sleep. The end.
Oh, I got so many more good ones.
Yeah,
All right,
there's
who
a
else
lot of
wants
good
to tell a
ones.
story?
I'll tell a story.
All right,
All
Jason's
right.
doing it.
Cool.
Who do we have? Do we have anyone I can tell a story about?
Zylark.
What?
Wait, we got a surprise about.
You can tell a surprise about Tom Wertenberger.
Tom
Who says, here's $20 for maybe Aaron to get a towel or something?
Do I really look that bad?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is another Dr. Quack story.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell the story this time?
I'm telling it.
yeah.
Sure, and remember they're all objects.
Tom
so-
Wartenberger.
Tom Wertenberger.
All right. Tom Wartenberger was very particular about his complexion. Every morning he put on
A big fat worm.
to make his skin smooth and creamy. Usually, by mid-afternoon, he would be ready for...
A pair of pants.
He felt like airing out his legs for most of the day was better overall for his health. On this particular Tuesday, he had a special place that he went to. It was...
A bundle of shingles.
that was in an alley behind where he worked. He loved to go through the shingles and look for anything that would help his skin. Well, the first thing he found this Tuesday was...
A barrel of tar.
He thought this would be great. The heat will pull out all the dirt and uncleanly things from my skin. So what he did was he applied the tar to a...
Load of hay.
and scrubbed his face down. Well, it was unfortunate because his face started to look like
My suspenders.
just like Matt's suspenders. He was like, it's time to go to the dermatologist, I guess. The dermatologist has special things like...
2 fat skeletons.
And
A fishbowl.
that I don't have access to. So he went to his dermatologist and said, look, I have a problem with my skin. I used a
rusty nail.
to apply some tar and straw, and now my skin looks terrible. His dermatologist said, no worries. I can make you look just like a...
Old gal.
in no time flat. So the doctor put him in a...
Pair of green stockings.
and...
Pink lemonade.
and the procedure was over before he knew it. After it was over, he felt like a...
Rubberneck.
The end.
Does anyone else want one of these? Do we have any more surprises? Or is that
We
it?
don't. No.
Oh, damn it. I have so many more good nouns.
Let's do one for Miss Uke.
We did miss Ukes already.
I know.
Good cards in there. These are almost 100 years old.
They sure are.
Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah, they're almost as old as Jimmy Carter.
They're older than my parents.
When was the? Can you tell when this game was made?
It was like 1930.
Yeah, 1930.
It doesn't say, but online it says. I can't
Quack.
look. I can't look because my face is too greasy.
Dr. Quack, it's the same game as Peter Cottle.
Basically.
Yeah.
But like 30 years later.
And this
You said they just made
This-
games like this all over the place?
this story has just one story. Peter Cottle had a book of
Yeah.
stories.
I wonder if there's more. There
There
were
might
more
have
Probably
been
were a
more
lot more, I
originally.
bet.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that my grandpa had a game that was either this one or something very similar. He was a country doctor.
Oh,
Brad's
that's funny.
grandfather was a country doctor who specialized in
A feather beds.
A piece of cheese.
My-
Keep telling it, Jason.
There was
his practice was run in an old saloon, and every Tuesday, old Slick would show up with a delivery of fresh.
You got the cards.
Plates
I have
of
no
I still remember
sauerkraut.
some of mine.
Plates of sauerkraut.
And Brad's grandfather, whose name was Clem, would thank him by giving him a free.
Coal hod.
Brad's grandfather, Clem, was a country doctor, so he saw patients from all over the countryside. And one of them came to him one day and had accidentally inserted a
Red-headed girl.
in his back side. And Brad's grandfather said, I have just the cure for that. You need to take 2
Window pots.
and put them in a...
Cross-eyed peanut.
And sure enough, problem solved. The end.
Okay. Chris Fail. Happy 5-0. Jason. Beer and Board Games, we the folks. Wouldn't be the same without you.
It's a Hawaii 5-0 theme song.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you,
Happy
Chris.
5-0. Book him, Dano.
Thank you, Chris. I wouldn't be the same without the folks. So that's kind of a symbiotic relationship.
What was the last year that Bookham Dano would have been funny?
Well,
Not this year.
5-0 had a reboot.
Yeah, they did a different
Did they?
new show.
Just like everything had a reboot and then it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bummer.
There was a Bookham Dano reference in the movie Howard the Duck, which I believe was 85, possibly 86.
Okay.
That might have been the last year that was funny.
I was just scrolling through, I think maybe Disney Plus, and Howard the Duck popped up on there. What? Maybe it was Amazon Prime. I'm not sure. But anyway, it was like it popped up on there, and I was scrolling because Odin, my son, is 11, and he and I like to watch movies and stuff together. And it popped up, and he's like, "Oh my God, what's that?" And I'm like, "It's not good."
Right.
Like it
Not
looks,
really for kids.
It looks funny because there's a duck, but it's not funny.
Yeah, there are still references to that movie though.
Right, like, and that's my job, is like showing him the movies from which the references come that he's hearing on YouTube videos.
The one thing I remember from the movie Howard the Duck was there's a scene at the beginning of the movie where he's in his duck world. And he gets sucked into our world. That's the premise of Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
He comes from a universe where ducks are the dominant species. And so he's sitting in his house, and he's got a magazine called Play Duck.
I remember that.
And there is a female duck, and she's got naked duck titties on display. And he's looking at him going, "Oh, well, hello, sweetheart," or whatever.
Yeah.
I just remember it was very disturbing to see a duck with human-shaped breasts.
Yeah.
Well, I actually remember thinking like that a duck wouldn't have breasts.
Right.
Yeah. Not
Unless
everybody was like you, Brad.
Yeah, some ducks have breasts, obviously.
All ducks have breasts, but they don't have nipples.
Right.
Right.
They don't
Unless
give- they don't
they're
give
in
milk.
that universe
Right.
Right.
that someone else.
I mean,
created with their
Jessica
bodies.
Rabbit, yes. A duck, no.
She's not a rabbit though.
Right. But Jessica Rabbit would have breasts
What does it have to do with ducks?
because Jessica Rabbit's also a cartoon.
Right. And the rabbit
A
character,
seductive cartoon.
Roger Rabbit,
I just don't see the connection that you're making between those examples.
Because a duck isn't a mammal.
you know, some ducks, a duck has a penis that's like a corkscrew, and you know, ducks they're gonna have breasts because you cook them, and then you know you put a duck inside of a hen inside of a turkey, and
Yeah.
that's a duck hen.
What if you
And-
put Howard the Duck inside of Jessica Rabbit?
Well, that's sexual assault.
Okay.
That's what that is.
John Madden, what is the afterlife like?
Well, you know, there's a lot of former presidents up here all the time. And the other day, I thought I saw Jimmy Carter, and I was wrong. It wasn't him.
He's not dead yet.
He's still down there
Yeah.
on Earth.
Right.
And he's doing stuff, and
Yeah.
he's talking about politics, and he's eating peanuts.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, there's an ice cream shop up here that serves old-fashioned face-to-face conversation, and Beyonce is up there too.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. She only
She
comes
could just come and go as she pleases.
Yeah,
It's
she's
like
allowed.
a preview?
Yeah, she comes and goes.
Okay.
All right, well, Dr. Quack was a lot of fun, but I think I'd like to talk to a baby right now.
Oh, a baby quack.
That was the weirdest segue ever. Oh.
Hi!
Hi, baby cookie.
Nice to see ya! Y'all got sloppy, greasy faces.
Well, we were dressed like Smurfs.
I'm not weird.
He's not greasy.
Jason Severs is wearing a jumpsuit, showing off his package.
He just turned 50.
No, that's not.
What's wrong with all of you?
You're the one who has a
Matt Sloan's the only sensible one of the bunch.
you're the one who has a mask with the eye holes over your cheeks.
With eye holes.
What have you been up to lately?
Oh, I've been so busy.
Doing what?
Crafting!
Crafting?
I've been getting into crafts.
Yeah, what kind of
can't wait.
crafting?
Anything you want, I can craft it.
Do you crochet?
Yeah.
Do you cross stitch?
I cross crochet.
I need a phone charger.
I can craft it. Make it
Okay.
out of yarn.
Okay.
It won't work. But I can craft it. That's the name of my business. I can craft it.
Are you on Etsy?
No, I've been banned from the Etsy
Oh.
for violation of terms of service.
Oh. What was that?
I threaten people.
Why?
Sent him threatening emails. Just because I felt like it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not really. That doesn't fit the vibe of Etsy, really.
No, it does not. Neither do I.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
So people on Etsy and people who do crafts, sometimes they have an aesthetic. Like some people are like,
that?
well,
What's
like
aesthetic?
aesthetic is like you make things that are like fantasy, dragons and Dungeons and Dragons.
No, none of that.
What's your deal?
I'll craft it.
What kind of
Whatever you want. You want dragons?
Yeah.
You got it.
What's your raw materials?
Everything taken from the street.
Oh,
Trash, leavings,
street art.
detritus.
Okay.
Okay.
He's upcycling.
How do we find your stuff?
You come see me.
Okay. All right.
Come up to my door and whisper through the mail slot. Tell me what you want. I craft it.
Is it safe?
Probably not.
Are you making any money?
Not much.
Okay.
But I'm crafting.
Does it? And are you happy with it?
Happy. Happy and po.
Okay.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you like investing the money that you're earning?
Oh.
Okay.
Are you smurfing?
Anyway, how you all doing?
Good.
Brad,
right.
Conversation Killer Night. That's what they call him.
Yeah, I know. Like every time you come on the show, you just basically say you just abuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on.
Oh,
Head bump.
now you're all blue.
Yeah.
I think
You got
she's
blue on your
blue.
cheek.
You do actually.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
You're messing with my resale value.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any words of advice to Jason? He just turned 50.
I just turned 50.
Oh, your life is over.
Okay.
That's advice?
Your life is over.
What can I do to slow the decline of my body?
Nothing. Your life is over.
I need something positive to look forward to. What is there?
Rest.
I can't.
Eternal rest.
Oh. Okay.
The undiscovered country from which no man returneth.
That's one of the deepest things I've ever heard you
Who
say.
would bear the whips and scorns of time?
What is that?
The
Shakespeare?
contumely.
Wow.
I read.
Apparently.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I gotta get out of here. It stinks of grease paint.
Yep.
See you later. Well, she was in a mood.
Yeah.
She
Apparently.
wasn't very kind to you guys.
No.
I got off pretty easy.
You did.
Yeah, she was
She's
like
rarely kind to me.
Kind
little-
of depressed now.
a little Hamlet-y.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry that you guys had to go through that.
Yeah.
I just turned 50 yesterday. I mean, now I don't know what the point is.
It's grim.
When the big truck goes toot toot.
Oh. Tables!
How is tables a job?
I don't know how to hear any more about tables.
It's talking about actuary tables, actually. Yeah. Sorry.
I just got screamed at by Freddy Krueger. When that guy drives up and he's like, "Hey, how's the tables going?" She's like, "Get out of here, George, you fucking pig." That's a funny sketch.
It's, yeah. You guys are all 50, right?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me something good. That baby really...
Tell me something good.
Bow wow.
50, 50, 50.
Tell me something good.
I went out for lunch with my wife yesterday.
Yeah.
We had a plate of
Something
food,
good.
and it was great.
Yeah.
And I asked the waitress, because there was a slip on the table that said that there's a brunch, and that seniors get a discount. And I said, what's a senior? Like, what's the cutoff? Is it 50?
55.
It's 55.
It's 60.
Really?
Yeah. She's like,
I
it's
think
60.
some senior discounts start at 55.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not even close. And then she looked at me and she said, 50? Because my wife ratted me out. She said, he just turned 50 today. It's his birthday. And then she said, oh, you're still young. And she's like 23. And it felt really condescending. And
Yeah, she wanted a tip.
Is that what that song's about?
Tell
Bitching
me
about 50s? It's like, that sucks. Tell me something.
Rufus.
Turn these off.
Rufus.
Yep. Wainwright.
No.
No.
Just Rufus.
Xavier Sarsaparilla?
It's just Rufus.
Okay.
Isn't it?
There are like parking spots available at 55 that you get to have.
That's true.
All right. Well, I guess got to make it 5 more years.
You can
and
get
then I start
discounted
getting the loot.
discounted hotel stays.
I can do that now.
Yeah.
I just tell them I'm with the CDC and I walk in with an igloo cooler at arm's length.
Yeah.
I gotta get to my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you start figuring out who you are more.
You know, my therapist said that in a recent session, he said, you're entering the second half of your life.
Yeah.
And then he invited me and Chris to his birthday party.
You told me that.
Yeah, it's weird. I want to go and I don't want to go.
Yeah,
'Cause
because you kind of want to keep it separate. In some
He's
way.
my therapist, but he's
Yeah.
like 81
Uh-huh.
or 82.
I don't think a therapist should be inviting you to their
And
birthday
his
party.
wife is Chris's therapist. And they like us. Like we're good patients.
They're talking about you guys to each
They
other.
definitely are. And they sent the invite.
Well, you're talking about him.
They sent the invite and they
he
said
can.
Well,
they said we're this is a little garden party for friends and a select group of patients. And all I can think is it's going to be a key party.
Because he knows all your kinky little secrets.
He knows all my secrets.
And he and his freaky wife know how to indulge all of you.
They have a nice garden.
I bet they do.
You're gonna fuck some gourds.
I'm going to fuck all the gourds. I'm going to walk down and fuck them all.
Okay. All right.
I learned that because I'm 50 now, and I
Yeah.
go,
That's
Because
right.
you watched the
you
movie
don't,
Colors.
you don't run down and fuck one gourd.
Uh-huh.
You walk down and fuck them all.
All right.
You microwave
I
them
apparently
first.
stumbled into a reference I'm unfamiliar with.
You walk down. You got to microwave them.
Okay.
Because then they get soft and warm.
Okay. Oh,
that's good.
Nice.
Microwave what?
Microwave a pumpkin.
They get soft and...
Warm.
You say that word weird.
I've never been able to figure out how to say it right. And I'm a voice artist, actor. So, like, if the word warm comes up in a script, I don't even audition for it. Because I know it's going to fuck me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How do you say the wiggly thing that you put on a hook?
Warm.
Okay.
How do you say warm?
How do you say the thing when you want to caution someone with a word?
Warning.
You say warn like warm.
Warning.
Warn.
It's a warning.
Warn.
Warning.
Look out, I've got a barner.
How do you say that growth that comes on your skin?
Dabrian says, I want Aaron to bring that blue stained table to FolksCon like a historic relic.
You've truly ruined this.
Yeah.
You don't care. You don't give a shit.
Of course I don't. I was asked to do this. So why would I care?
I want you to go home like this.
I will.
With the red hat
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Brad, can you announce what you're probably going to be dressed like at FolksCon?
No, I don't
Start
want to
the hype?
say it
You
yet.
don't want to say it? Okay.
No. No.
What should I dress as at FolksCon? Is there
You should cosplay as
something?
a famous Jason character.
All right. You know, last year after FolksCon, I had this thought. I thought if I practice really hard, I can learn how to play piano, and then I can come in and I can do a whole Randy Newman show.
Oh my God.
Make up songs, and then I didn't practice at all the whole year, and I still think maybe I could do it.
Yeah, there's
Still
like
do
3 weeks yet.
Because I could do like a C,
All you
just
need is, you just need a couple of chords.
hit my hands on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Therese, 50's got to be big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
What does
fun.
Randy Newman think about being in your 50s?
Oh, yeah. You know, sometimes when you turn 50, that's just another year down the tubes. I left my piano at the hotel.
You bring it with you wherever you go.
Yeah, it's a little one.
You know, he has a screenwriting credit.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Billy Bathgate.
No Fire and Ice.
Oh.
No, he has a screenwriting credit for Three Amigos.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
Yeah,
wrote that
wrong one.
movie.
Yeah,
Oh, you wrote the My Little Buttercup song.
right.
Oh.
That's right.
I
I
also-
watched the episode and I misplaced the movie in my mind.
Oh, you
Yeah.
saw that on my show.
Yeah, yeah.
I wrote Blue Velvet.
Okay.
You're Blue Velvet.
I am.
Yeah.
I am blue velvet.
Well, I'd like to meet Velvet.
Yeah, that's right.
Doug DeVincent says, Jason, if someone has a keyboard, I'll play Randy Newman piano songs.
You
and
wrote
sing.
Firewalk with me.
Oh, done. Yeah, totally.
There you go.
If there's
Let's
if
do
there
it.
happens to be a keyboard or a piano there, I'm in.
Do it.
Yeah.
Brandon can bring one.
Randy?
Brandon.
This?
Yeah.
Brandy? You're a fine girl.
Oh, yeah, Brandy could do it probably, too. Well, no, I don't know. I don't think Brandon knows any Randy Newman songs.
No, I could just. I
did
could just bring a
Brandon
keyboard.
Newman.
I put
Oh,
a-
a keyboard. Yeah, yeah.
I put a Randy Newman song in the playlist for trivia.
Okay.
Is there more than one Randy Newman song?
There's 1,000 Randy Newman songs. But
Trivia.
I put one of his newer ones in.
When's the trivia?
I don't know. It's whatever date it is.
It must be Friday, right?
Oh, you mean
Isn't
the stuff
Friday...
that we, as people who did it,
Don't remember.
know a billion times less than the fans?
Yes.
Yeah, but we're getting into later seasons now, so
Yeah.
they know less because they don't like those seasons.
I see.
What?
They won't know as much, so we'll have a chance.
What did I do wrong?
Are there purists now?
Doop ba
That
doop.
is Friday. Yeah, I think Friday is trivia, and then
Monkey Business Institute show?
Monkey Institute
And
business,
karaoke.
and then karaoke all night long, and then Saturday. I don't know. I think it's just beer and board games on Saturday. Probably that makes sense. Yeah, there will be no live stream of the FolksCon show. If you want to watch the proceedings, I will be uploading it later. The full cut, you know, like we did last year, kind of. But there's no way to get good audio, so we can't really stream it live. But if you do want to donate for like shots or a shout out or a surprise or whatever, like you would normally, I will send out a message on Patreon like a week before FolksCon.
Sending out
So
a
that-
Patreon.
Anybody who wants to take part in that way can still do it. But there will be no live stream of FolksCon until after it's over, and then we'll upload the whole video. And you'll see everything. And we're hoping I'm gonna, get some footage of the actual event itself too. So that should be
Oh.
Can we
gonna
do a
be-
bunch of YouTube shorts?
no.
Okay.
Can we do a bunch of periscopes?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a
What
bunch
about
of.
Vines? Can we do Vines?
Yep. Vines and periscopes are all good.
Here's some Tubi.
Tubi's
Tubies?
taken off though, isn't it?
Oh, what's the one that didn't?
Yeah, it was
Vine
started
and
with A,
Periscope?
didn't it?
Abercrombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abercrombie did not take off as a social media platform.
Is
Uh,
Tubi social media? I know
Tubi's like a.
it's a streaming
I thought it
network.
was like a movie network or something.
Thank you, Ron, for the happy birthday wish.
I watch stuff on Tubi. It's not bad. Sometimes, depending on the movie, it's got too much ads. But otherwise, it's a pretty good interface.
There will be Dragon's Milk
Ooh.
and a warning.
There will be blood.
You're bringing back Dragon's Milk?
Yeah, but there will be like a
Asking
sign
for
next to it
trouble.
that says, "Be careful, man." That's what
Yeah.
I've
The
been
hell?
told.
Got
I
it.
didn't bring it back. That's
there's
no card on that camera because that camera doesn't record.
Oh, fuck. This is the wrong...
This is the live
That's
cam.
the one.
Oh.
Okay.
I made
Fuck.
that same mistake earlier tonight, Matt.
Oh,
what
shit.
the fuck is wrong with
I
us?
turned off this camera,
Uh-oh.
actually.
Turn it back on again.
Sorry.
Turn it on.
We're back.
Sorry, everybody.
Hopefully-
It's Matt's first day.
Are we back? Did it work?
Oh, shit. Did I mess it up?
Huh.
It's Matt's first day at his
Yeah, we're back. No, it's
4,274th
fine.
day.
We're fine.
Sorry, folks.
It's
that
weird
was a
because I did the
mistake.
same thing. I put the card in that camera earlier tonight, and I think I poisoned it.
Glasses go right in front of your eyeballs. by
I
the way.
can't put them
I
in
know.
front of my eyeballs. This is the best way to wear glasses right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, someday somebody is going to be talking about this. Hey, what is the story behind Barron's Old Fashioned Brandy? And then some old person is going to
Some
say,
old timer.
back in my day, Charlie Barron's was an internet celebrity with regional
What's the internet?
Appeal. Regional appeal.
regional appeal. The internet was back before the apocalypse happened.
Oh.
Everything was all connected together. In fact, there was a show on the YouTube about the apocalypse. And it's featured Matt Sloan and Dylan Brogan, and it told stories, but they're both dead because
Okay.
of the apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're so green.
Comedy routine there, Jason.
What, Matt?
About my death.
Well, but it's the apocalypse. We all died. You
Yeah,
guys
but you
were,
didn't.
No, I'm a different old man. I'm not
Yeah.
Jason Stevens. He didn't
Okay.
make it past
Well,
51.
How did you live?
Me?
Yeah.
I hid down.
This is
deep.
how I died.
Pitchfork. I lived because I lived down in a hole in the ground.
Dr. Moley.
That's right.
He's the one they call Dr. Moley.
He's the one that makes feel all right.
Oh, look, see?
It's not. I don't
He's
know.
the one that
come
called.
off.
Yeah, that's not really coming off, is
It
it?
will. It
You're
will.
putting water on it and it's
It will.
not coming off.
It will.
The rest of the table's coming off.
Well, it's an absorbent material.
It's your fault, Aaron.
It's not my fault.
He was asked to do this, okay?
True. Yeah. See?
It's not.
Well, it kind of
He's
is.
not doing anything.
Kind of.
So
Kind of.
when you ask him to give you a ride home and he drives off a bridge, it's your fault.
Yeah, because he was asked to be drived home.
Easy, Brad. Easy, Brad. It's
Yeah.
Nope, that's not coming off. That's there forever, folks.
Yeah.
Time for a new one.
Oh, and listen to how proud he is. How proud he is of what he's done.
Wait, how did this come down on me?
You're the fucking blue dipshit who did this.
I was told, put on blue makeup and sit at this table. How's that on me?
If you just always do what you're told, even if it's not a smart thing.
If I'm on a show and I'm told to do it,
Yeah, were you told to do this on the arms and the hands? Were you told to do that?
no, but I also
Is
wasn't
Aaron
told to sit like
is
this.
Aaron doing that? Is Jason doing
He
that?
said, look like a Smurf, put on blue makeup.
Okay.
Which
yeah.
means
And
your
you-
skin is blue.
And you interpreted that in a dumb way that damaged
You
this
interpret it
thing.
as I will put no effort into it, like everything else that I do.
Not doing a thing is not putting no effort into it.
No,
It's choosing not to do a thing. It's using your brain to do
Okay,
an intelligent
it's
thing.
not committing to the bit.
What
is what
bit?
it is.
What
The bit
bit?
of being a Smurf. How are you a Smurf?
He's committing to it with a green face.
He's Cucumber Smurf, which is a joke. You're committing it to it by sitting in a chair
doesn't have
and
a blue
drinking brandy.
He doesn't have a blue face.
He has a blue suit on.
He doesn't have a blue
You have a
face.
shirt on. He said he's allergic to makeup, which is why he doesn't.
Well, that's really just not committing to a bit. If you're,
Right.
if you're letting your allergies run your life, it's
Right.
It's not committing
How
to a bit.
in any way are you committing
Stop
to it?
screaming at me.
Okay.
Do you guys need therapy, Smurf, to get in there?
Yes.
I need earplugs.
Get earplugs, Smurf. I love you both,
Uh-huh.
and I agree with both of you,
Thank you.
but I agree with Matt more.
Get ready for the screaming.
That's because you care about stuff a lot.
Yeah. It's always a criticism of you. Anytime he turns it right around.
Well, that's because all you do is criticize people. So you don't know what it's like to be criticized.
That's not all I do.
Yeah.
All I do is criticize
Well,
people.
it's your main skill.
It's your main skill.
That's your main skill is criticizing people. It's what you're most known for.
It's my main skill when it comes to you.
Okay.
That's where it's my main
Okay.
skill. Criticizing you.
Okay. It's not like I just randomly
shouting.
I just randomly put
Everyone
on blue
can hear
makeup
you.
and come here and smear it on the table.
Cannon Ranger says la 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 la.
Don't touch me with your.
I'm not that blue anymore.
John Mangrum says this
I
Smurf.
ruined my short.
This Smurf return.
Did you poop?
Cannon Ranger says Angry
blue.
Smurf is secretly an albino.
It is
And
water
Holly
soluble.
says put that
It
on your
is.
resume. Holly
It's just
also
that this is
said.
very absorbent.
Holly also said it's super Absorbitech and something about Brad, but I can't find it now. You blew it, Brad. You blew it, says John Mangrum.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be on again.
I love you, Brad. You're no blue meanie.
No.
Amber says Brad is blue dabba dee dabba dee.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Crow says any ideas on the rules for the custom joust application cards?
What?
Any ideas on the rules for the custom joust application cards would be out.
Wow.
Well, you can make them as blue as you want. Let's just put it that way.
There's a bridge. I know there's a bridge.
There is a bridge, but make them blue. I dare you. Brad, thank you for the effort. I appreciate it, says Sloth.
Thank you, Sloth.
A man who does not have to put up with the consequences appreciates your effort.
That's true.
Lizzie says Brad will not be asked back.
Yeah. It hasn't happened yet.
Holly was telling me she's got a big birthday coming up in January. So
Yeah?
we're all just getting there, you know.
Mhm.
It's good to have friends who are
Yeah.
of the
Just
same.
move forward in the time stream.
Exactly. Do you guys remember the show Manimal?
I do.
Yeah. Not many people do these days because we're old.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that not a lot of people who are our age remember it.
Probably not.
I don't really. I mean,
Do you remember?
I never watched it.
Yeah,
I remembered it.
It's
though.
like kind of on the same level as like Mr. Wizard.
Remember Misfits of Science?
I remember that.
I don't.
yeah.
Was that an NBC show?
I was really sad that didn't make it.
Didn't even make it one season.
No,
I remember
that was a great show.
when I was a kid, my brothers and my dad went out deer hunting, and I stayed home because I didn't care.
Did you say dare hunting?
They went dare hunting.
That
I was
How does
there.
that
interesting
work?
sport.
One of them would shoot something they were dared to shoot. Anyway, but there was a show called Mr. Smith. It was about an orangutan
I remember that.
who
I do remember that.
went through some sort of scientific process and became like really
Yeah.
intelligent. He could
Yep.
like put peanut butter on his lips and he could talk, you know. And it only made it like 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm. I
But I
remember
was
it.
so excited about that talking monkey show.
Me too.
That changed the trajectory of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm several years older than you.
Yeah.
I'm still excited about it.
Those shows that only made it a few episodes, like
Yeah.
didn't even make it a full season, like
Yeah.
those were good.
Nowadays, like a show like Misfits of Science would be brought back by someone else. You know, like there's no way it would fail.
Right. It
They
would
should
find
br-
some network somewhere.
Yeah.
They should CGI the ape and start it over.
Have you ever seen Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I've seen episodes, but I wasn't like full on into it.
It was a very dumb show.
Yeah. Older than it was in the 70s or something,
It
wasn't
was
it?
in the 60s.
Yeah.
Oh.
He talked like, he was like, hey, sweetheart.
Yes. It's a chimp.
He's a chimp. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, see, the pinnacle of talking chimps is Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, I have been into Chimp Crazy on HBO. That's the documentary. It's the same guy who did Tiger King, except it's about a crazy lady who has chimps.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't watch that.
Dr. Uncle
Did you watch
Courtney?
the spin-off of Tiger King?
Uncle.
It's on my list, but I haven't
Which-
watched it.
Well,
No.
It's the one about the Florida.
yeah.
Yeah?
It's like the season 2 or
Okay.
whatever. Yeah.
Who are we in?
It wasn't as good.
No, it's not season 2. It's a different show.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Christian Fury says insult. Sorry, I stressed it wrong. Santa found Drunkle and Abby on the upstairs futon.
I don't understand the request.
I don't know who we're insulting. Christian, can you...
Santa found
Clarify.
Drunkle and Abby on the upstairs futon.
Santa.
Oh no, Crow says, my dad loved Lancelot Link growing up. They apparently dropped fake bananas on them during a joke section that the apes hated.
I'll bet they did.
I bet they did.
Santa found
Dabran says, I am drunkle, lol.
Drunkle and Are we insulting Santa or Drunkle or Abby or all three?
Santa.
Clarification, please.
Santa is a real bitch.
Yeah, let's just start insulting everybody.
Yeah. Been doing that already.
Drunkle is very irresponsible with money
Yeah.
and with drinking and with having nieces and nephews.
Very.
Abby is a mess.
Yeah.
And you get the two of them in the upstairs futon, and it's just... You may as well throw the futon away.
You probably should throw the futon away.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Santa, way overrated.
Yeah.
Way, way overrated. He gets a lot more credit than he
He's
deserves.
very judgmental.
He's extremely judgmental.
Doesn't have the sway he used to. The things he brings now, it's like,
Like wooden trains.
wooden trains.
No one
Yeah.
wants that shit.
I mean,
sock.
parents usually provide better presents than Santa now.
Yeah. Yeah. Santa hasn't even adapted to like radio controlled cars or something.
Yeah.
Drunkle
Yeah.
gives better presents than Santa.
Right.
Yeah.
Mainly because his presents are, little airplane bottles of
Abby
booze.
doesn't even know how to spell downtown correctly.
No, she
Downton?
Drunkle will occasionally give you, like a little bug encased in amber.
He makes
Which
his
is
own amber.
kind of cool, but
It's kind of cool, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're his own
And he paid
bugs.
too much for them.
right.
They're cockroaches.
Santa has beard lice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Abby
They're not
has,
on his head, though. That's the weird part.
Abby has beard lice.
Yeah.
Yep. Abby is a beard.
The futon was purchased at Pier 1 Imports like 25 years ago.
Oh, before they went out of business.
It's just it's
Right.
full of moths.
Yep.
Yeah. The,
And they're laying on it.
Yeah.
the moths?
The moths are laying on it.
They can't even bring themselves to fly. They're
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's more moth than futon at this
right.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like layers of moths.
Yeah. It's like a chrysalis.
Couchless.
Yeah. Drunkle and Santa and Abby, it's just a comedy of fuck-ups.
Yeah.
Santa doesn't even look at a calendar anymore. When he just rolls out.
Yeah. He just rolls out.
And he's like, is it the gift time or...
Santa brought me a present on August 12th this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was
He's
it?
really phoning it in.
It was one of those hand fans.
Like a piece of paper that's folded like a fan?
Yeah.
Santa brought me a present last week. It was Abby's futon.
Wow.
What am I supposed to do with that thing?
Right.
I just put it up by the
Yeah.
dumpster.
I mean, if they gave it up,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because he brought me a gift too. Like I live near Matt, and he gave me a little baggie full of moths,
Uh-huh.
just like filled with moths. They were alive still.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't
was-
know if they breathe. But
You told me
apparently
he
not.
was still in your house when you woke up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he was. Yeah.
The
He
moth?
was- No, Santa.
Oh,
Yeah, he was naked.
okay.
Man, 2024. What
I
the
heard
hell?
Santa challenged Mothra to a fight. Like, he's gone solo. He's stooped to a rear
Yeah.
low. Yeah.
Yeah, because Mothra, everybody's beaten Mothra at this
Right.
point, know.
Totally.
So he's not going to make his way back into the UFC defeating Mothra.
No.
I hear that Drunkle goes into a restaurant and he orders a Caesar salad with extra futons.
The thing I hate about Abby is she always gives unasked for advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul says, "Were we supposed to paint up as Smurfs?" Yes, Paul, you were supposed to
No.
do that. Yes.
I did that to piss everyone off.
You were supposed to. I actually did request it, but you must have missed the
bummer.
message. I copied you and Brad on it. It was just you and Paul and Brad. Like you were on that email chain.
Paul doesn't check his emails.
Right.
Nope.
Nope.
My life is basically committing to bits without thinking about consequences.
Yeah, I've noticed that over the years, Brad.
Uh-huh.
It's been a long time. We've
Been a pretty good life.
For you.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a bit of a task for those around you.
Yeah. You seem to be okay with it, though.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
Friendship is a strong bond. I'm
Put
not
your
touching it.
hand in his
I will
blue
not-
hand.
Don't.
See, Brad 20 years ago would have touched his face.
Oh, I totally would have. I totally would have. I've mellowed out a lot.
Yeah.
That's the estrogen.
Right.
I got it too.
So you say Adam Lukes is a young Brad Knight. Not quite. He doesn't commit quite to the level I did.
Well, and he probably has many friends and a stable life.
Yes, true. What? What's that supposed to mean?
If Adam Lukes wants to take your place, he has to kill you
That's true.
because you're the master, and he has
Right.
to kill you. So,
Right.
And then absorb you,
Right.
eat you,
Yeah.
swallow you whole.
Yeah.
He heads you.
And
Right.
blew himself up all over.
Right. Yeah. Hey, I'm the guy that you'll be talking about when you're in the senior center.
Yeah.
But by the time you get to the senior center, it's just going to be like rows of cages stacked on cages stacked on cages,
Yeah.
and
Waiting to be deported.
a robot
yeah.
will hover by and scan the cage, and then a little green light will go bing, and then it'll move to the next cage. It does that every hour to make sure you're still in there.
And they'll be like, Matt Sloan, tell us about the blue man.
I don't talk about him.
See, that's what the 50s.
He lived a life of freedom.
That's what the 50s are about. In my younger days, everything would have been blue.
Yeah.
See? I've learned how to walk that line.
It's called selective bluing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You walk down
Right.
and blew them all.
They call me Blu-ray now.
I'm sorry, I won't be asked back.
Plasto says only Jason's costume has not deteriorated over the night.
Can't tell. That's right. It's lycra or whatever spandex, so it doesn't. It's going to be the same every day. Cause I'm going to wear
Have
it.
you shown
every day.
everyone like the full deal?
The full.
You guys want to see this? Probably not.
You want to see the outline of his dick?
Yeah, let's take a look at
Boom,
50-year-old
boom.
Jason. Hey,
Boom, boom.
he looks
Boom,
pretty
boom.
good.
That's right.
Looks pretty good for a 50-year-old.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
This is what you're doing right now. Are you happy with it?
Hold on. Be happier in a second or two.
Oh yes, much.
Nice.
It's much easier when you conceal
Yeah.
conceal your identity.
Right. Blue Man Group.
Now I'm excited.
Now he's a blue chicken. Now he's running.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jason.
What?
It's been me all along.
Plasto Joe says, stupid sexy Jason.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cannon says, we love you, Brad, in any color spectrum.
Thank you.
Sloth says, Jason, you had a direct result on my health at one time when you mentioned intermittent fasting was helping you reduce joint inflammation. It worked that way for me too.
Oh, that's a
Sweet.
good reminder. I should do that again. Yeah. When I'm on it, it does help. When I'm off it, it sucks. Yeah. Thank you, Sloth. Yeah.
You helped someone.
I did. And then I didn't listen to my own advice.
No?
Nope. Because Frito-Lay came out with the whole different flavors.
Of what?
Different chips.
Hilarious.
There's tzatziki and
They have tzatziki chips?
yeah,
Oh,
Damn.
the wavy ones.
I tried. We couldn't get a hold of the
The
tzatziki.
masala is pretty spicy.
I did the masala. I didn't care for the masala. The
Yeah.
honey butter was the best one.
Really?
When we went to Botswana, there were potato chips that were monkey gland flavor.
Wow, did you try them?
They were actually really good. They
Oh,
were
I bet they were.
savory. Yeah.
Monkey glands.
Mhm.
Monkeys hate that shit.
Yeah.
They're like, dude,
Yeah.
that's my glands.
Seriously. Potato
What?
chips?
They don't even know what a
What are you
potato
drinking?
is. Rum.
Water.
Oh,
Cucumber juice.
I made this whole cup blue.
It's already blue, so that's good.
Oh, okay.
You did good on that one. Sloth says, yes, they came out with the all-dressed ruffles.
All dressed.
Oh, I like all dressed.
What does that mean?
It's a Canadian flavor. It's a flavor of, I guess it's just chip.
Yeah. It's like a barbecue-ish, tangy, ketchup-y.
Yeah, it's like a ketchup, like a spicy ketchup
Yeah.
Okay.
kind of thing. They're very good.
Yeah.
And I've had ketchup flavored chips, which are also Canadian, and those are also good, but not as good as all dressed.
Okay.
All dressed also has like a bell pepper flavor.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There's there's a Hawaiian, like sweet Hawaiian onion barbecue that's pretty good. And
That sounds
Zaps
like the
is like
voodoo
a
flavor.
yeah, Zaps Voodoo is pretty good.
Zaps are too salty.
Oh, really?
No.
I had some. I was just like, this is inedibly salty.
Wow.
Have you made an effort to be less salty?
I did after I ate those chips.
Yeah.
Darren says, Lay's hot chili squid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Paul says, Quick Trip had blueberry potato chips.
Blueberry.
What?
What?
Really?
I think the first year that Lay's started doing those flavors,
Yeah.
they had a cappuccino flavored potato chip. Those were
Ah.
disgusting.
I remember hearing about it, but I never had one.
Bad.
Yeah.
I like dill pickle flavor.
Yeah. There's a lot of good ones. Dill is good. Pickle.
Dill is good pickle.
Dude, good pickle.
Oh, so we're
That's good
we're at time. We can
I'm a
we can
blueberry.
say
chip.
goodnight to our friends.
I
Alrighty.
have some more business coming in.
Oh yeah, we do.
We've got more business.
We have more business and we have a drawing.
Bring in the business.
Yeah, we do. Bring in the business.
I did try the pumpkin spice Oreos, and I thought they sucked.
Yeah.
They didn't hit me. Like, there's a picture of a slice of pumpkin pie on the bag, but they don't taste like pumpkin pie. It's like very vaguely a whisper of that.
Well, because
What
it's an
pumpkin spice
Oreo.
thing did I try recently that was okay?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
That's all of us.
That's all of us,
What's
folks.
Sloth up to?
Are we getting sloth? Terminator.
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 Did we do all of the same?
I think so. It was like all the same pitch.
I'm the blue.
Oh, you're the blue. Okay.
It's alcohol.
Blue.
It's gonna
Strangely.
kill
He,
everything.
he should be the blue.
He should be the blue, but he's not. I am the blue.
I'm blue.
That's-
Da-da-dee-da.
Me.
Yeah, but this doesn't.
Oh, you want more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting slothed, says Sean Henry. Yes, exactly.
Indeed.
Okay, Chris Fail.
Sean, I do want to make it to Vancouver Island eventually.
Chris Fail. Everyone over 50, drink.
Hey, that's us, baby.
It's me.
That's me, you 50-o.
Is Mario over 50?
Yeah.
He is, for
Uh-huh.
sure. Well,
My
74? He's not over 50.
wife had an
My
uncle.
wife.
My wife
Good one.
had an uncle, a great uncle. So it was her dad's uncle.
Nah, he wasn't so great.
He wasn't.
There's a drunkle.
But he really believed in like pyramids and conspiracy theories and stuff. And like when he died, he was like 90. And when he died, Chris's dad was like the executor of his stuff, but his health wasn't great. So Chris ended up having to like take over that stuff. And he had this like medallion, this necklace. It was from some like shyster who sold like this, like it's got the
lawyer?
special. No. It was what was the guy's name? God, I don't remember. It was like the Experimental Sensor 2 from 1976. Pat Flanagan was the guy's name, and it was like it was bronze, and it hung on like a little chain and a little clasp on either end, and it had like runes on it from like the hieroglyphics and shit. And and each of them was pressed with a different number. So it was a numbered, like one of her uncles was like 24,000 something, and he bought her dad one, and I found it in her dad's garage when he passed. It was just like in a drawer with a bunch of nails and junk and shit.
Yeah.
I sold both of those on eBay, and it was like $200, $250.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, it was just
Wow.
these two janky metals.
You ever watch Ancient Aliens?
No.
It's
I know what it is.
funny stuff.
But it's like, yeah, that kind of stuff. But,
Yeah.
you know, the guy who bought them bought both of them, and he runs like an eBay shop that sells
Yeah.
shit like Carnival glass and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. We're going to put that money in the Disney fund.
Have you guys watched Resident Alien?
Yeah,
It's funny.
it is pretty good.
It's Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Where do I watch it?
It's on Netflix now.
Yeah.
It was
Hulu, maybe?
originally I think-
Sci-fi.
sci-fi. It was sci-fi.
What's it
originally.
called?
Resident
Resident
Alien.
I don't watch anything.
Yeah.
I watch Taskmaster. That's all.
You might like Resident Alien.
I'm not getting into shows. Is Severance, is the new season out?
No, February
February.
11th.
I'll watch that because I was
Yeah.
interested in that.
Yep. That's going to be amazing.
But I watched this new this Vince Vaughn show, this Bad Monkey show. I watched the first
Yeah.
episode and it was good, but I just didn't really feel like watching more.
You more of a movie person now?
Yeah.
Actually, I've found myself in that same place where there might be a show that starts off like the Decameron. I started watching it. I get a couple episodes, 3-4 episodes in, and I just don't. I don't care.
It might be writer's strike related.
No, these are all like shows that have come after or even way before the writer's strike.
But things like that have ripples. Like COVID had ripples.
yeah.
Strike had ripples. That the strike
Yeah.
the strike is going to affect shows like 2 years down the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the strength of the writing. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like when things like a writer's strike happen, things happen that wouldn't have happened before. I'm not sure.
I
What
guess
I'm
my
saying.
point is, like, there have been shows that have come out since the writer's strike.
Yes.
And shows that have come out like way before the writer's strike. And I'll start watching them, and I get a few episodes in, and I just don't care.
Yep. Yeah.
I've almost been the opposite lately.
Really?
Like I almost can't sit through a movie anymore.
Oh.
I can only watch shorter shows. Yeah.
What about Andor?
I gave it maybe like 30 minutes, and I thought, oh no, Andor. Yeah, Andor. I did watch the full first season, but the pacing is way different than what I'm used to from Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But I liked it.
That's why it's so good.
But I didn't go back to it.
There's no going back to it. There's only been one season.
Oh, okay. Well, then I finished the season.
So you'll
and-
go back to it after.
What was the other one? The Acolyte? I didn't even bother.
No,
didn't even bother
nobody
with that.
cares about that.
No, but it cost like $500,000 a minute. Like,
Well, you know. What else are you gonna spend your money on?
I don't know. Is there a show where people go, "Is that cake?" I don't know.
I
And
don't
they
know.
cut it.
Star
and
Wars
they're
has
like, "Is
been
that
kind of
cake?"
cheapened now.
Yeah.
Except
There's
for
so much.
Andor.
Yeah,
Okay.
Andor's pretty good.
Did you see it?
No, I don't have Apple.
What should
It's
we
not
watch?
Apple. It's Disney.
Or I mean, I don't have Disney.
Yeah, I don't know Disney either.
Just watch it illegal.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. Normal people can't do that.
Yeah, they can.
I'm a normie.
No, you got a setup. You got a hookup.
I gotta hook up.
Well, you can find ways, but it's not exactly great. Get viruses and shit.
I gotta hook. Yeah, you should use LimeWire.
I'm like, why is this song taking so long to download? It's just one song. But I guess I'm downloading it from some guy in Brazil. Better be good.
Holly says, "What should Brad yell in the parking lot?" Well,
Yeah, in this get up, he might get arrested.
He probably will get arrested.
Tased for sure.
Tased, yep.
Right.
There's a man in blue. He's wearing blue. They would think that you fell into a porta potty. I just know they would.
Probably.
Because that's their frame of reference.
Right.
Like this guy, we've seen this before.
Right.
This is what a guy looks
He's
like
on
when
bath salts.
he's on bath salts. He went into a porta potty
Right.
down in the cave.
Yeah.
And he's come out and now he's loopy.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't your life be a lot more boring if I had never showed up?
Mine would be.
Yeah.
Oh man, you had everything to do with my trajectory. You all of you had everything to do with my trajectory in life.
Yeah.
Had I not gone to that comedy sports show, we would have never met, and then we would have never met. And
Right.
if you guys hadn't have said
Yeah.
you should do celebrity bric-a-brac theater, I would have never gotten into that.
Right?
Oh.
Oh my God.
Still be working at Midwest Family Broadcasting.
No, they would have fired me. Probably even before they did.
I remember the day they fired you, you were on this show.
Dude, this show is this show.
Yeah.
Like my kids, I hope one of my kids does a fucking documentary someday about like, yeah, my dad was this guy and he did these voices and he's on this, and they have all this archive footage.
Why does your grown child sound like Pete Lorke?
Ah, well, then there'll be like a side story about Pete Lorke, and I'm in my garage, and it's all animated because they don't have the footage of that, and I'm just like, Pete, you know, it's I gotta let you go, man. It's not working out. It's just about me putting my wet spit covered finger in your ear. Well, that's part of it. I don't agree with any of this. I think you should have had this conversation with me face to face. Well, I didn't. I got a cold. So.
Yeah, because he would have put his finger in your ear during that conversation.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done a scene about the people who were electrocuted at the bus stop.
Lactating at the bus
Like
stop.
lactating at the
People
bus
who
stop.
are lactating at the bus stop.
We all have choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one day Pete took us out on his boat.
Yeah. He didn't take us out on his boat enough. Had he taken us out
proud
on
of
his
that
boat
boat.
more,
He would have stayed in the group.
he would have stayed in the group.
Yeah. Oh well.
I'd have been like, he put his spit-soaked finger in my ear canal, but he does take us out on his boat all the time. I don't know. Boat
So
rides are fun.
was it just the finger in the ear?
No, it wasn't. It was a collective feedback from a group of people who create in a certain way, with a certain mindset. And
Yeah,
and
I
his
think
mindset.
I might have been one of those people.
I'll confirm. And you know, but it was also like a cultural thing. Like if you have a company culture and you're all moving in this direction, and then one guy keeps bouncing out of the stream. You know, it can be tough to like maintain because people will come to a show.
His
and-
comedy style was popping out and doing individual things.
Yeah. Yeah. Bill Norman, he's got a little cabin just down from where I live, not more than a 5-minute drive, 10-minute drive away. He's always wanting me to come visit
Wow.
his cabin.
I used to be Facebook friends with Bill Norman.
He's
I
not
saw
on
his-
Facebook right now.
Oh, he took himself
Yeah.
off. That's why I don't see his posts
Yeah.
anymore. With his various girlfriends.
He's had the one for a while now.
Oh, has he?
You know, there's some stuff there. He had a rough patch there. He had his dog. He was out west in Colorado, like hiking mountainous stuff, and his dog was like running through a stream and fell in the stream and like hit a rock against his chest and like caused heart damage, and the dog was dying.
Oh,
and
God.
Bill like picks the dog up and runs like 3 miles to get and then the dog ended up dying, but
Wow.
it's a really like tragic story and like kind of
Yeah.
heroic too, because Bill like ran 10 miles with this dog
Yeah.
as the dog was dying, and
Damn.
yeah.
Now he's got another dog.
Yeah, he's got the different. He had 2, and then he's got 1 now.
Oh, okay.
And he's got the same girlfriend, and sometimes he makes breakfast at his cabin.
Uh-huh.
And he invites me by. He's got a flat top, and he cooked up a bunch of bacon.
Does
and
Brett
I'm like,
Favre come by?
you know,
He's got a
Brett
real
Favre's
short
come by,
haircut.
He's got a short haircut. And then I come over, and I'm like, are we going to put a turkey in that thing? And he's like, no, just
I
bacon.
assumed you watched the Packer game. Did Jordy Love? Did he get
I
hurt?
didn't. He got hurt right at the end, though.
Okay.
I heard, like in
That's
the
what I heard.
second to last play.
Yeah.
He's going to be out for a few games.
Yeah, somebody kicked the offensive. What is the guy who has the center? Is the guy the center who snaps the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jordy Love had his finger up his butt. And
Okay.
they kicked
Yeah.
him in his butt.
Okay, was he falling asleep at the wheel?
They all fell asleep.
Okay.
There was a
They
gas
were-
leak in the stadium in Brazil because the Brazilians love to cook
They love
Right.
gas leaks. Yeah.
meat.
Yeah.
And they cook the meat
Yeah.
on one of these things for the
Okay.
Brazilian
So the
steak.
Right, and if you put up your flag, that means you want some more
The
meat.
turf
Right.
was filled with gas.
All
Okay.
of the referees threw the flags, and then the
Okay.
guys in the kitchen were like, "We gotta cook more meat," and they cranked it up.
Right, and then the Jesus statue fell over.
fell over like
Okay.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone thought that, yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
you shouldn't
that's
play
life in the favelas.
American football
Yeah.
in Brazil.
That's a rough time that they went through.
Yeah.
Do we have the people for the drawing?
Drawing?
The prize drawing?
We should do the drawing.
Oh, these cards are great. Hey, Aaron, did I ever tell you about the time the graceful path of an autumn leaf as it falls to its earthen cradle?
Yeah, you did. You told me that. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Hey, later, do you want to read Anne Frank's diary where she talks about her vagina?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I mean, no.
Okay, no.
Especially that part where she talks about a weed elemental who gets everyone high.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my favorite part is Tom Wurtenberger.
Hey! I told a story about him and his complexion.
Tom
Wurtenberger, wider than a mile
Oh.
Deeper than a trench.
of white.
Spittle.
Tom
Wurtenberger.
keeping all the chips.
Raiding in the top.
And exploring each other's buttholes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna say goodnight.
Yeah, shit. We're gonna see you guys
It's only
at
9:25.
FolksCon
Yeah. Just down the road.
27th and 28th. Hope you will be there. If not, you will see it afterwards, guaranteed,
Guaranteed.
on Patreon.
Ron says
Patreon.
Yeah.
the all-new Nissan Pathfinder with 0.9% APR financing. The all-new Nissan Pathfinder 2.0. Do you want to climb a mountain? There's rules for that in the new Nissan Pathfinder 2.0. Come and see your Audi dealer at Audi Charlotte.
John says Brad has time to shower in Aaron's bathroom and still get home in time for sunrise.
That's right. Yeah. Now I'm gonna walk into my bedroom and do what Jason says.
Good night, everybody.
You should
Night.
you should crab walk
See you
in there.
next time. Okay, it's ended.